right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim Jones, the voice of Jacksonville Pool, coming back to you live here at the one and only Montreal Invitation here in the beautiful, beautiful city of Montreal here. And man, what a exciting and amazing day we've had here so far. We've had several matches for you guys today. We're trying to mix it up a little bit. And finally, we are going to have a ladies match here on the live stream. We got the team Breaking Racks versus Queens of Sin over here. We're going to have a great, great time with these ladies here. I've already given them a quick little speech here, talked to them. Team Breaking Racks coming out of New York over there, and Queens of Sin representing over here in Quebec, Canada, for Pascal and Mark's areas here. I was told by Pascal that we may have him on stream. That man is, whew, he's busy as can be. I'm just going to give you guys a fair warning, heads up. He is here, he's there, he's everywhere. And if we get to have him on stream for a moment, it'll be an honor and blessing. Hopefully we can, because we definitely want to show the love and support. Also, Pascal does an amazing job being able to translate and talk to our audience in French as well here. I've already went out through and shared on my end as well via Jacksonville or via the Voice Jacksonville Pool Facebook page here. We are definitely live on Jacksonville APA's Facebook and YouTube page for your viewing pleasures. I'm going to post a few links here for you guys. These links are very, 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 very important here. The first three links you're going to see are Jacksonville APA's Facebook, their YouTube page, and the Montreal Invitational Facebook page as well, guys. Please, if you get a chance to, make sure you are showing the love to all of those pages for me. And then last but most certainly not least here, this wonderful tournament has been ran via CompuSport. And the nice thing about that is literally that link I just gave you, there's a search menu at the top of it. You can type in a particular team name, or if you happen to know where in the tournament they are, or a particular player, any of that kind of stuff here, we'll be able to pull up. You'll see their bracket, see where they're at, see when they play next. You can text your friends and be like, hey, I see you're playing at 5 o'clock today. Good luck to you. I hope you have a good time. And definitely show some of the love and support overall to them as well here. So make sure you're doing all that for me if you get a chance to here. Kelly, what's up?
Boo.
Boo. She done reappeared and came back.
I'm back.
I was like, no, she gone. Kelly
They're
left
probably
me.
tired of me. They got me the whole last round. So, hi guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. We are here for our first ladies match of the tournament.
I'm stoked. I'm going to be honest with you, and I know I already texted you here, but I don't mind admitting it on stream here, just because obviously my only way that I would deal with the ladies division is if I have streamed it, and I think I may have one other time, but what's any differences? We're just playing 8-ball on this side, right?
Yeah, I saw
just
the text, and I was like, I'm on my way. I'll get there.
There you go. I figured you would. I knew you'd have my back, but I don't mind admitting to the stream that I actually do not know how the ladies format plays. I know they're smaller size teams.
What do you mean?
I'll be honest. I'm just being honest. I'm assuming that with the exception of smaller size teams, what else is the difference here overall?
Okay, so they can have a maximum of 5 ladies on a roster.
Perfect.
3 play in the match.
Okay.
So we can get into the implications of that later because it's huge, by the way.
Okay.
Only 3 play in the match, and they are a max skill level 13, and it's standard format 8-ball other than that.
Okay. Everything else, rules-wise,
yep,
follows all.
Rules,
APA,
points,
CPA,
everything
8-ball.
is 8-ball. They just only play 3 players to 13.
I like it. Let me see if the ladies are going to update me on.
Hey, Josh, welcome back. I left the choice up to the tournament directors, and this is the match that made the stream table. So I do appreciate the recommendation. I did put a good word in, but this is the one that made the cut. So I'm not familiar with either one of these teams. We've got Breaking Racks. That team is out of Long Island, New York, from the same league area that we saw this morning around 11 a.m. In 8-ball. Excuse me. And then we've also got Queens of Sin, and that is a local team here in Montreal. So welcome back. If you were here with us earlier, thanks so much for being a part of the stream. If you don't mind, hit the share button. We want to let everybody know we're here with ladies now. If you've got friends or family here, or you know this team, make sure you tag them. I apologize for my silence. I'm doing my own sharing right now. Did you get us an update, Tim?
I got us an official update. I'm going to get the names here, but up right off the bat here for table 1 is, ooh, my phone is, I hit the mic button, and here it is, copying everything I'm saying on the stream here into my note.
Oh, perfect.
That was hilarious. Up on table 1 here is Miss Amy Simmons versus Chantel. Amy is a skill level 4. Chantel is a skill level 3. Chantel representing for Team Queens of Sin, and Miss Amy representing for Team Breaking Racks. I'm going to get that updated first, and then I'm going to update you guys on table 2, but I will go and tell you it's 2 skill level 6s on table 2, which is going to be a fun one.
Can I tell you, Tim?
Yes, please.
For the entire 9-ball match that I commentated earlier,
Yeah.
there was not a single one that I was capable of keeping score for the first rack of 9-ball while I was setting everything up. Every single one of them. I just had to give up on the first rack and move on, and we would get the score caught up after that.
I like that. That's funny. So, hey, sometimes it's just, it is what it is, right?
Slow and steady, slow and steady.
Dan on the YouTube side of our stream here showing love and support to Amy, saying go Amy there. I wanna hear a lot more of that, by the way. I'm very excited for these ladies to get a chance to be on stream. One of my most favorite things I talk about during any streams that we're able to do is almost always we'll have people come up to us later on and say, oh yeah, so-and-so was in there, and you know, my friend got to see me play who never got to see me play, and my family member was in there, and it means a lot to them. So please, if you get a chance to show the love and support, they definitely deserve it here. Up on the top table there is Julia versus Roxanne. Miss Julia is representing for Team Breaking Racks. Miss Roxanne is the captain for the Queens of Sin here. And then I think you guys actually are in for the treat here. I was not sure with how busy Mr. Pascal is here. I was telling Chad earlier, I was like, you're here, you're there. Every time I blink twice, I'm like, he's got teleporting powers, because he was on the front end of this area. He's back over there. He's talking to somebody else. 8 other people approached him before you can take 2 steps forward.
We're trying to help everybody.
Hey, you're doing
a
fantastic job.
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
you. Well, Pascal, how has your day overall been, sir?
Fantastic, I'll have to say. Very happy with the outcome of this second-year event.
There we go. I
Very
like
happy
hearing
about
that. I like hearing that.
Yeah, everything's going quite smoothly. We always have a thing here and there to adjust, but
Of
it's
course.
just normal with an event of this size. So
Yeah, 900 people. If you don't have something to adjust, you got to give me your secret. Like, you got to tell me exactly how you planned everything out to the T. If I may ask here, so Queens of Sin, representing from your area here, yours and Mark's. Tell
from
me.
CPA Rive-Nord. Donc, yeah, Queens of Sin qui joue. Who are they playing against?
They're playing against Breaking Racks, who's out of New York. So we actually kind of got bordering neighbors to an extent. You know, not too far away from each other per se. Which I definitely like here. Do you know what pool hall by chance Queens of Sin plays out of?
From Repentigny. They played now from Chivas. That's the name of the pool hall.
That's gonna be on my list. I got to go check it out now.
Yeah. For a long time, all the players from Rive-Nord, or a lot of them, were playing out of the scratch. Unfortunately, that pool hall had to close like a year ago, so we had to move everybody to other options. So they're now playing from the Chivas, which is a very nice location as well, and we're very lucky in our area to have all those nice pool halls that we have. We have lots of them, so we're very lucky.
Well, definitely major shout out. I've talked about this on stream before, but I don't think I brought it up while I'm here. I think there's such a difference nowadays that to be a pool hall, you got to be a place that has pool tables, right? That's boom, your pool hall. But to be actually a place that cares about the sport and is pushing things forward is such a whole different atmosphere and everything. So to hear you brag about these pool halls definitely tells me that they're on that level of really caring about the sport. They care about the people that are involved with them. And I just can't tell you how much that makes me so happy, because it's, you know, sometimes it just isn't that way, and that's okay too. Everybody has their different different ways.
But it's what I always say is that it's an ecosystem. So
yes, it is.
we're there to help out the pool halls to fill some nights that might be slower, stuff like that.
100%.
And also we're making sure that new people goes in and learn about the game, and they might go play some pool other nights and give business
There
to
we
those
go.
locations on other nights as well. And also we're trying to bring new people to the game. So this is the perfect format for any people that wants to play pool or have an activity with their friends, their family.
There we go.
Sometimes I say the pool aspect of it is just a reason to be there, because
100%.
it's more most of it is like getting like a weekly meeting with your friends and family. So
Oh, I hate to say it. I'm going to steal that. I'm 100% stealing that, Pascal.
Yeah.
That is a great way to sum up how I feel about it. It's absolutely that way, and I love the way you put that. So I'm very interested to see how this matchup goes. This is our first ladies matchup on the live stream.
Yep, excellent.
Pascal helped me out here. Miss Chantel, I do apologize.
No problem.
Good looking out. Thank you, sir.
So first track between Amy and Chantal. Donc on salue toutes les personnes, tous les membres de la Ligue CPA Rive-Nord et CPA Montérégie à l'écoute. Donc l'équipe Queen of Sin, CPA Rive-Nord, qui affronte Breaking Racks.
Yeah, and both of these teams are in the one-loss side. It's amazing with their format because of it being not as many matches. I was sitting there looking. The winner of this goes to play at 7. The winner of that goes to play at 9. And then from there comes back tomorrow morning to play at 9 a.m.
Yep.
But this is fun. I mean, they literally just got back-to-back action. They're just going and going. And
the idea behind that is that we also want the teams and the players to have time between rounds to maybe discover Montreal and everything.
Yes.
So that's why sometimes we, on purpose, give a little bit more of a gap between rounds, so they have the time to go back to their room and like refresh themselves, get a bit of maybe a sleep or something. But but then have maybe a couple rounds grouped together.
Yes.
Because also players like to, when they're in the role, they want to
bingo.
have a few rounds together. So we're always trying to do the best as we can to get the best of both worlds. So
That's what I was about to say. I feel like y'all have given the best of both worlds here, because sometimes I agree with you. Sometimes you feel like you're in the groove and in the zone, and you're like,
I want to play another round.
Yeah, who's my next opponent? Like, let's show them what we got and let's go about it and have some fun. But it's nice that you take into consideration getting to see this beautiful city that we've been able to be here with. So.
Yeah, that's why we also have as a sponsor, Tourism Montreal. So we're bringing in lots of people from the States and from another province, or other provinces, in fact, because we have also Newfoundland and Ontario that are bringing teams. So we have that aspect as well, where we're bringing people that often have never visited even Canada. So we want to leave them a bit of time during the weekend to maybe have the chance to discover it. So
I love that idea. I cannot believe, with everything you've got to handle, that's even a check mark on your list that you're taking into consideration. Guys, I can't express to you. I'm not going to put it in good enough words, or I don't even think photos will show you what all these guys have been working on and how hard it has been to run through all this. Not that it's, that there's problems. It's just that there's a lot there's 900 players. Like there's 60 tables, 900 players. This is exponentially increased since last year. And it's only the second year, by the way, as well, guys. For those who don't realize that, that's another massive aspect of this entire situation.
Yep, and we have already booked this same venue for next year.
Oh, let's go! What an announcement on stream!
Yep.
What an announcement! That is huge.
And we're looking forward to continue our partnership with them. And I think they were already really happy with the way we run things and the people that we were bringing in last time. But this year, with having even more people, I think they're really appreciating our group. So
That's amazing.
Because as I said a few times during the weekend, a few years back, if you would have asked me, okay, you want to run a very good and big tournament in Montreal, which hotel will be your first on your list? And this one would have been the one.
Oh,
so,
I love that.
So I'm really, really happy that we have an agreement with them and we can work it out, because this hotel checks all the things on my
Yes,
list.
it does.
So, yep.
I love that. That is, guys, I'm glad you got to hear that from Pascal himself here on the live stream about that announcement. The fact that we're going to get to have it here again for the 3rd year in a row.
Yep.
I cannot believe that is already like, yes, Pascal, you just made my whole day with that. You just made my whole day. Oh,
Yep.
man, that's huge. Oh, what a absolute honor and pleasure. That's amazing. Hey, Luna Bear, Daddy says hi to you, baby. I love you. Guys in chat on the Facebook side, Denise Jones, that's my wife as well. Got our 2 kids, Luna and Luke. Make sure and say hi to wifey there for me if y'all get a chance to. She's over there taking care of them kiddos while I'm up here and getting to enjoy this beautiful place. So,
Cool.
yeah, it's definitely.
How many kids do you have?
We have 2. Luna is 5 and Luke is 3.5.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
young kids.
Oh yeah, Luna's in VPK and we'll be going to peak. I guess kindergarten next year, right, wife? We should have her signed up already, I'm assuming. I'm so out of loop on some of that, to be honest with you. With all
I had
the
my
work.
2 boys with me.
Oh, were they
earlier
here?
today? Yeah, they
Yes.
shot a few shots on the Predator table that we have over here in the Predator booth.
That booth is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was very jealous of that booth.
Serge Bertrand from Billard Laurentide is doing an amazing job.
There we go.
Amazing job.
And then I was trying to pay attention to it. I don't remember the names, but you had 4 very special people here that were top players that you were announcing about earlier. What was that all about?
Yes, this is with Serge as well. Billard Laurentide is sponsoring lots of players in Quebec.
There we go.
And in Canada in general, being with Predator. So we had the chance to have 4 of the best Canadian players playing some sort of an exhibition tournament with the 4 of them. So having this caliber of play right here for the people that are in between rounds and stuff, they can see them. So we have John Mora, which is really international level. Everybody knows John. He's been Canadian champ. He's been, I think it's, he's won so many tournaments internationally. We have Danny Hewitt, who's one of the best player in Canada for the last 25 years. I don't know, him and Alain Martel are winning sometimes maybe 80% of the professional tournaments. It's amazing. It's amazing.
They're crushing the competition.
Oh yeah, they both are international level. Alan even finished, I think, 5th in the worlds once.
Goodness gracious.
In World 9-ball, and Danny has won so many major events. And we have also Nicolas Charette, who is a very strong player from Quebec, up and rising with the. And the last one is Sylvain. So yeah, he's also a very, very strong player, one of the top in Quebec. So we have 4 very strong players.
That's amazing. I love the fact that, again, I think about everything that's on your plate, and just to add even more the fact that you're bringing in some world-class champs who represent this country oh so well, and definitely for us to all be able to enjoy and get just a chance to see them up close. I mean, you're talking about the guys, for those who don't know, the seating for where the Predator tables are, there's, I don't know, 15, maybe 20 feet worth of distance. 3 to 5 meters? I mean, worse. You're right there. You can see them, smell them, and watch them do all their amazing work that they do, and show all the drills they can run and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yep. And also at 7 o'clock for the 2nd day in a row, we'll have Florian. Florian Kohler, that is going to do a trick shot show for us. Unfortunately, he still doesn't have his full kit of cues.
Yep.
They've been lost on his flight from Nevada to here, unfortunately. So
the last update he gave me was he said they were in London.
yeah, doesn't look good.
I was like, man, somebody really wanted Florian's cues super bad. They were like, I know I can play so much better if I have just his exact cue that he has touched and used for a long time.
I just wanted to mention Sylvain. I think I only said Sylvain, but it's Sylvain Gingras, the fourth player, the very strong player from Quebec, that I forgot to mention is his last name, Sylvain Gingras. So this is the fourth player that is doing the round robin right now. But if we go back to Florian, but even though yesterday we spent a bit of time trying to find him some cute cues, because obviously he's only playing with cute cues, and those are the cues he wants to use for his shows. So we went to another dealer trying to find the exact thing that he needed, but he basically took a cue off the rack and made his show an amazing one. Wow, it was impressive to see how that guy is a real professional. He can adapt to anything you throw at him. So
I love that. I love it.
Meanwhile, Amy.
Sorry.
Amy.
That was for breaking racks.
Is taking the lead.
That was an important rack for her too, knowing that she had to give that little extra weight and get one extra rack.
They're now even now.
Yep. That's a nice little reset. That was a little. If I was Amy, I'd be like, good practice rack. Let's focus and dial in and start to feel how the table's working out for her.
Yep.
Yeah, I was so stoked the moment that Kelly and Kevin had the little list, and they were like, all right, we're trying to do a little mix up here, and I was like, yes. I was like, we're getting to have a ladies on the show as well. I was like, this is huge. I was like,
that was one of the first element that I had in mind when I wanted to start this event, is that one of my priorities was to have a ladies event in it, and also Masters was a very good thing to have as well, because there's, except for Vegas, there are not that many events for them.
No.
So, but ladies was really one of the elements. I was one of my first priorities, and I'm really happy that we can offer that to them. And with the 8-ball and 9-ball, I think it's next step will be eventually with more tables that we have, maybe add some part like a junior event or something like that. But
ooh, wow!
But
cool.
It's in the books. We'll work on that.
There you go, guys. That's a little taste of what may be to come here.
Yep.
And if I may, I'm going to have you help me out with what was just said in chat on Facebook there for us.
Yep. Mélanie Tiberien. Donc, hello, Mélanie. Mommy Chantal. It's friendly calling Chantal mommy.
Okay.
And Roxanne, the captain.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Roxanne's over there working hard.
Yep. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Roxanne later on. She looked. I saw her practice earlier today, so she really seemed to be in stroke. So I'm pretty sure she's going to play in this match.
Well, Roxanne's actually already played. Roxanne's on table 2 at the top of our list right here. It is both her and
she's there. Oh, yeah.
Miss Julia. I'm sorry. Julia is her opponent. Julia's representing breaking racks, and Miss Roxanne for Queens of Sin.
Yeah, she's even at the table right now. So okay, yeah. Wasn't even noticing it.
Oh, you're good. We always have that one table that's in focus that we get locked in on at times.
Yep.
You know, I tell you, I think having the 2 matches play at once and us having enough tables to do that has been amazing, by the way. That is, even Kevin was mentioning earlier, he's like, yeah, when I was putting in paperwork, he's like, I had no paperwork that was marked for overtime. Or I was like, wow. I was like, really? He said, yeah, nobody reached into it. Nobody exceeded the timeline.
Yeah.
So that's huge. That's cool.
Yep. That is a concept that we took from the other Canadian event that we have, the Border Battle in Niagara Falls. This is another very good event that we send players from Montreal every year since when I started being a league operator. It's a very cool event, and I really like the fact that they were running on 2 tables so that they can control a little bit more the length of the matches and stuff like that. So we're trying to take what can fit with the needs that we have here, and so that was a good base for us to compare with Niagara Falls, which is a very successful event that has been running for so long. So
I'll be honest with you. I'm super stoked to continue hearing more about it. We've talked about it several times on stream about that Battle of the Boards events, and every time that it gets talked about, we hear a little bit more of a tidbit of what all is happening with that event, how it's growing and stuff. And I'm trying to think. Somebody was on stream here. We had one of the commentators and giving you huge props, talking about how how successful that event is and how much you had to go against of the success of that event, and how you have just done a tremendous job with this, and how well the two complement each other. So I'm stoked. I really can't wait to see more about that. I definitely want to see some info on it for sure. It's going to be awesome.
Us league operators are always looking for events to offer to our members. So when those regional events are cool, you have the chance to visit another area, to play against other teams from other locations, other areas, even other countries. So
what's nice, and what you'll probably start to see that happens, is with this event here, especially probably more so in year 3, but you've had to have seen it this year, is it starts almost to be like a family reunion to an extent. Like you'll have people be like,
you see
hey
the
guys,
same faces.
I remember y'all last year. We played y'all. How's it going? How I remember you were fixed to get married. How's that? And stuff like that. And you'll start to see all those types of relationships build. And oh my gosh, you want to talk about just a cultural explosion of awesomeness.
Yeah.
It's too much fun whenever you start to see all that come to fruition because of it. And that right there, in my opinion, is just a huge check mark of how much your hard work has truly paid off.
Oh.
And it's awesome to see.
Yeah, it's always cool to see the friendship and the good sportsmanship.
Yes.
And people having fun at the table. There's nothing best for me to see that is two teams laughing together.
Yes. Yep, laughing together, high-fiving.
Yep,
giving the hugs as well, all that stuff.
Yeah, so.
I still love it too. Because we were getting, actually, in fact, I think it was the young lady that was over here talking to you a moment ago. Was the one I played last night, and right off the bat, I racked. She won the lag, made the 9 on the snap immediately, and I ran up to her, high-fived her, and she was like, "That was my first 9 on the snap." And I'm like, "Are you serious? Like that just happened? Like let's go!" Like
we've had it first as well on for our area today.
There we go. What was it?
Alan just got a 0-inning match. He's a 7. He's a strong 7 and 9 in 9.
Oh my gosh!
And he got a win with 0 innings. So he got the 8 on the break on the first, and then broke and ran the next 4. So
that is.
So Alain Kaya, donc juste pour ceux qui n'ont peut-être pas compris, on a eu pour la première fois dans l'histoire de la Ligue CPA Montérégie, CPA Rive-Nord. Ça m'était jamais arrivé encore qu'on ait un match où un joueur réussisse à l'emporter 5-0 avec 0 inning. Donc Alain a réussi une 8 sur la case, sur la première case. Ensuite, a cassé, vidé les 4 suivantes. Donc Alan, it's a very cool feat to do that. So yeah, I didn't have the chance to talk to him since, but I'm going to congratulate him for sure. I think I'm going to take a picture of the scores,
please,
the score sheet, and send it to him for sure.
Yeah,
if he might already have done that, I don't know, but
I feel like that deserves a post within itself. That is, I mean, that's he guys. He still had, as a 7, you still had to get 5 total racks.
Yeah.
So I get that he may have had a small leg up with getting the 8 on the break from the get-go, but then to run a complete 4-pack and never let his opponent sat in the chair the entire time.
Yeah, we don't know the caliber of the other player. He has not shot a single ball.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I wouldn't want to ever lose that way no matter what, but at the same time, like, I can't look at my team and be like, I failed you guys, I did so bad. No, I didn't get to do nothing. My hands weren't even in the kitchen. I didn't.
Yeah, so that was cool.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah. Alan's been a very strong player in our area for many years. So
that's good.
Everybody knows Alan.
I like that too, because when you have a strong player like that's so good. Normally, what happens after or during their runs is that they grow so many other players. Yep. They teach, they take the timeouts, they build them awesome teams, and then people start to see him and they're like, I got to come after this guy. This guy's the best. I got to go after him. I got to do better. I got to work on my game. And it's amazing the growth that you'll see from those around him, because they're like, there's that pillar. That's my measuring stick right there. That's what I got to do.
That's why sometimes CPA can be or cannot be for some kind of strong players, because some strong players, they're so into their game and stuff, they have difficulty managing the team aspects of the game maybe.
There we go.
So having the full package like Alan to, yes, be a strong player, but also a good team player. He's, like you said, he likes to teach his teammates, and so those players, yeah, it's great to have those in the league for sure.
It is.
Yeah.
I just thought about this too as well. You're talking about events and everything. Do you or does any of the CPA groups here participate in the U.S. Amateurs as well?
Yes,
Okay.
that's another thing that I was really happy to start doing when I started being a league operator, is having a qualifier here every year.
Yes, there we go.
And we have a partnership with Dooley's Saint-Hyacinthe. Shout out to Elvis Joubert, who's the owner of that pool hall.
There we go.
He's very, very proactive owner, and he's always keeping his table top notch, having a very nice pool hall and stuff. So the strong players really, really appreciate the conditions of the tables and stuff. And with him, we've been sending players every year. We send at least one man and one woman each year, and most of the time it's two of each year. So that gives a chance to players to go to Florida.
Yes, absolutely.
And play against all the best players from APA and CPA, even because even in that tournament, people that are not playing the APA CPA can, if they want to play and qualify, there's no money that you can win in that format. It's really for the prestige of winning that big trophy and being considered the best amateur player in the North America.
Yes, sir.
So it's I had the chance myself to play in that tournament in Florida in the men's division, and it's one of the best experiences I had as a pool player, because even though the field is really, really strong and very good players, there was kind of a different atmosphere than a regular tournament, because people are there to, yes, they really, really want to win, but off the table they're really friendly.
Yes.
Everybody's kind of in the vacation mood because they're in Florida. So it's really, really fun. I really encourage anybody that wants to try to qualify for this event to go to it. It's one of the very cool events that we have.
I definitely love that. Guys, I bring that up here, just out of curiosity for myself, just to be honest with you, because this is a learning opportunity for me as well. But B, also just to go ahead and show you that, I mean, your options for all these different events it's just so expansive for what you can do if you so choose that you want to do it. There's so much for you to be a part of. I mean, there's always, different things that are happening within your own league and other leagues and different events. So I just want to encourage you guys, just like Pascal did here as well. Like, come be a part of it. Talk to your league operators about different things and ask them, what's available to me, what I'm wanting to work on this, or this is where I'm wanting to go, and see what's possible for you, and get involved. Sign up for it. Let's go. Talk to your friends.
Yeah, the registration for if we were talking about the USM in particular, it's already open if you want to register for it. Here in Montreal, we're going to start promoting a little bit more in the upcoming weeks. So look out for our website and Facebook page. We're going to have more details about the next qualifier that we're going to have. We mostly have it third weekend of September usually, but we're going to confirm the dates and everything in the upcoming weeks. So, but yeah, we're going to have one for sure again this year, and sending players to Florida.
Guys,
now the new site is Orlando.
Yes.
And I've heard that it's an amazing hotel. So it's gonna be great.
It's definitely a good time. Orlando seems to be the hot spot nowadays for all sorts of events.
There's
the Moscone Cup coming to Orlando.
Yeah.
Cannot believe that's even a remotely thing that is going to be.
Everybody's going to your states. What's going on?
They are. Florida's the place to be, but
I don't see why. Why do they pick? Everybody's picking Florida. I don't see the common reason for that.
I think it just, like you said, it puts you in vacation mode right there. Guys, I do want to let you know I just linked in chat here. It should be across the board for you, but that is the Montreal CPA Facebook page. If y'all will as well, I know we have the main page that we are showing you for the actual tournament side of the aspect. But right there, in case you're anywhere in or around the area, or in case you're like, hey, I've been talking to a buddy of mine, tag them in the stream and be like, hey, this is something really cool that we do. Show them what's possible, and just let them know that the CPA is for everybody. We want newcomers. We want people that, you know, once every couple of weeks go to the bar to hang out with some friends and happen to hit a few balls around. And we want the ones that are like, well, I used to play 3 years ago, and I was good. I had a lot of fun. I just got away from it. And tell them to come back too. Let's get everybody involved. But show CPA Montreal there the love for me. Pretty please. It would be awesome to see.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, thank you.
And here we had Chantal that had a chance to bank the 5 to get on the 8. Unfortunately, just missed it, and now gives an opportunity for Amy to close. That was a close rack, this one. So, as always with this format, the next rack is key for Chantal to at least maybe get the first point for her team, and then if she can win the next 2. That's even better,
yeah,
obviously. But
she has a really, like, what's awesome about this for her here, and we had a similar situation happen on stream earlier today as well with our 8-ball event, is that every rack is a massive benefit from her from this point because one point stops Amy from a 3-0, automatically gets her a point. A second point gets them an additional one on top of it. So she's in what I like to call bonus city because everything is worthwhile for her now. So. Let's see if the ladies can maybe pull out a good timeout and help get her there and see what she can do.
Yeah, that's why everybody likes this format so much. Is not only everybody is as important in the team, but also those that are more beginners or lower skill levels. Every rack they win can help the team. So
yes, it can, most certainly. And that's the way you got to battle. You got to be focused on that and say, hey, I may be down. The score looks really, really grim right this second. But literally one rack. I mean, that's a complete game changer.
And how many times have I seen like the final to go to Vegas or even the final in Vegas, and the final match, you see the 2 2s or 3s battling for their team. So
yes, you do.
They're very, very important for many, many reasons in the team. Everybody's important in the CPA and the APA. So
yeah, they definitely are. I love that aspect of it, though. It's you would think under normal assumptions that if you had to have a team of a variety of players, that the most important would be the ones with the highest level of skills, and the least important would be the ones that have the least amount of skills possible, or the newer players potentially. And that is not
so
the case.
Yeah. That's why when we have new people coming in and asking, or even if we see people that seems to like pool, and we ask them, oh, would you like to join our league? And they're like, oh, I'm not good enough to play in the league. And they're like, oh, good. You're exactly the person I need, because if I offer you to join a team in my league, I'll have like hundreds of captains that are going to raise their hand. So
I was going to say, your phone probably blows up quickly. I know it'd be like, I got word that you may have a new person.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so they don't believe us at first, but then they realize that, all the teams are constantly looking for new players. So.
Yes.
And nobody's is are weaker, too weak to play.
Nope.
Everybody can play, so.
And that's what I love about the handicap system we have in place here with APA and CPA, is that it really just gives that nice level playing field advantage or takes away the advantage from others and just levels it out here to make things more fun and just
we want
possible.
Everybody to be able to play.
Yes.
So.
My favorite thing I love telling people too is when they always say to me the catchphrase of I'm not good enough to play in the league and stuff. I like to remind them that I am a right-handed individual. I've done everything right-handed in my entire life. I was 3 years in the APA until somebody was giving me a timeout. They looked at me and they said, Tim, why are you shooting that way? And I said, shooting what way? And they're like, look at everybody else around you. And I'm like, is it my bridge hand? Like, I'm sitting there, like, moving my right hand all up and down. And he's like, you're a left-handed player. I was like, no.
And you don't know it.
I was like, no. I was like, I make my bridge with my right hand. He said, yeah. He's like, left-handed players make their bridge with their right hand. I said, you've got to be kidding me. And then I finally started looking around the pool hall, and I'm like, I'm the only one shooting this way. And I was like, how has it been 3? I was like, I'd even went to Vegas by that point.
Wow.
And I'm like,
and you made the switch after that?
no, I'm still a lefty. I do practice both though, because I had a player one day look at me and he said, he's like, I did that defensive shot because I knew you were a left-handed player, and it fired me up, and I was like, never again. I'm gonna fall into this issue.
Yeah, it's a good thing to have in your toolbox for
Yes.
sure.
Hi, guys.
What's up,
Hi.
Kelly? Welcome in.
I thought I'd come give a ladies' voice to the ladies' match.
Ooh,
That's
I
a
like
good-
that thought.
Yeah, it's a true.
How's it going?
It's
Very
good.
good.
Amy for Team Breaking Racks here is showing up and showing out. Chantel's been doing a good job. I mean, it hasn't been.
Yeah, getting
a
close to
run-over.
play on the 8 every single rack, but unfortunately, not going
And
our way.
Breaking Racks is from Long Island. Is that right?
Yeah, from New York. Yep.
And then the other team.
Queens
who
of
are they?
Sin
Queens of Sin.
Yeah.
I like that name.
from CPA
From
Invitation.
Hometown.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hometown Queens of Sin.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're representing.
All right.
Yeah. Montreal represent.
I will be honest here, and you know, it isn't against one team or the other here, but I definitely enjoy Breaking Racks' wonderful pink shirts all together here. That is so much fun to get to see.
I was definitely just checking out the
Oh,
sparkles.
stop, 8 ball, stop. Woo! Don't
the,
do that to me.
the sparkles and rhinestone action.
Yes.
I'm a fan.
I love whenever teams are able to come with that. I know some aren't, but it's always a fun aspect whenever you see teams with that together.
We can see that we might get a tricky rack here with the 8 already being in the corner like that.
Yeah, it's definitely in a difficult position at this point here. That is, I don't envy them being on this rack. I'm just going to be upfront and honest with you. This would be one of those I'd be like, you want to take over this rack for me? Like, I'm just going to pass my cue.
These are the ones that Tim and I will often kind of look at each other like, yeah, it's going to end in the 8 out of turn.
It's
Ugh.
it's very
Unfortunate.
likely. It's just a matter of who does it, and maybe if you can almost force that hand against your opponent by playing
You can
defensive
see
and smart.
here. Oh, what a shot by Roxanne on the other table. That was nice.
Nicely done. And
So
guys,
are any of last year's returning champs come here this year, Pascal?
good question.
Good questions. Good question. Returning champs. I don't think so.
He's like, good question that I don't know
No,
the
the
answer
answer.
to.
No, I'm. As I was trying to answer, I was like, oh, do I know? Maybe I should look at the last year's winners and try to see if.
Let me find that Facebook post.
Yeah. CompuSport can be really handy.
Oh,
for
yes,
those.
even better than the
But
Facebook.
I've seen lots of, like Tim said, it's fun to see some faces.
Familiar faces.
Familiar faces, and it's definitely the case. Also because since we're going to Niagara Falls, and we have lots of teams from Ontario here, so it's cool that we see them over there, and then they come here visit us.
That is
Yes.
really neat, especially
Yeah.
because everybody comments about that with APA in Las Vegas, is it's like a reunion for
Yeah.
the APA players, and so that's neat that only in your second year here you're already seeing
Oh yeah.
that happening.
Yep. So in 8 ball, we had Pocket Devils that won last year.
I know there are even a few players from Florida who this is their second time coming
Yeah.
up. So
In fact,
like-
oh yes, like
it's not just neighbors, it's like
yeah. It's the also I heard that from Nevada, Florence area, it's the same team that
Oh, really?
that won. They had an amazing run that I heard to qualify for it this year again.
awesome.
So
Well, they must have enjoyed it if they tried that hard.
oh yeah, that was funny. That was so funny last year because last year during the weekend they were treated with every type of weather you could imagine. There was there was actually snow at one point, rain, a little
Oh
bit
my
more
goodness.
sunny, a little bit more warmer. They had the full package of Quebec, and I could follow them on social media, and they were like taking pictures everywhere, having fun in the snow and everything. That was cool to see people from Nevada. They were enjoying the experience of having those situations. So
Absolutely.
cool.
And you know, snow when you don't have to be in it and you can spend the entire time in this beautiful ballroom with all these diamond tables instead is even better.
And the Sheraton makes sure that when you first walk in that door, that heater is on full blast for you, where you get the full defrost mode, 100%. So I agree with you, though. It's nice to be able to be in such a wonderful hotel with that.
Oh, yeah.
And if you want to jump outside for 5 minutes real quick and enjoy a little snow out there, it can happen.
Is it always this windy here? Is this normal?
Yes.
Wow.
What happens is that
It's windy, guys.
It got me last night.
yeah, it depends. This time of the year it's really windy, and what happens is with all those ice scrapers, it takes the wind even from really really high and brings it down to the street level. So that's why even on those big streets there you have lots of wind. I used to be that's another thing that is a strange coincidence, but I used to work for 10 years just the other side of this street
Oh.
for CAA Quebec, which is like AAA.
Okay.
So I was using train and buses to get here, and I was always walking down those streets around here, and those get so windy, as you
Oh
said.
yeah.
And that's because of those winds that comes from above,
Sweeping
because
on
of those big buildings that make some sort of a tunnel for the wind. So.
Well, that definitely explains it from last night when I was walking and getting some food at, I went to Dunn's. By the way, phenomenal food.
Oh, yeah.
My gosh. But when I came back, like I turned one corner and I know where it was like solid 30+ mile per hour winds that just hit me in the face. And I was like holding my arms and stuff for a second. I was like, oh my, I wasn't expecting it. It came out of nowhere on me.
Oh.
And on the other side of the street, you have someone from Montreal in T-shirts and shorts.
Yes. I always make fun of my son here for a second because he's such a Florida boy through and through. He prefers to have his like hoodie sweater on, and then have his shorts and his flip flops. And that is his. Don't give him jeans.
Do you
he doesn't
see
want jeans.
my cold weather shoes?
Cold weather shoes.
Nice.
They're open-toed. Yeah.
We're getting the question, what's the score on the second
don't
table?
do that. Ah, she just scratched.
Give us just one moment. We will find out and get you an update on that. For sure.
I can go grab that for us.
Thank you, Kelly.
Yep.
We know they're
Thank
both
you.
sixes. It's only a 5-5 race between both of them.
Okay.
Chat for the women's league here. It's everything else is standard 8-ball, as we talked about before. So it's the same splits whenever it comes to the games. It's all the same normal rules that we're all used to. Really, the real difference is it's up to a 5 ladies team total, and then it's 3 total matches.
Yeah, and total of 13 for the skill level.
Oh, yep. Thank you for that. Yeah, 13 for the skill level. That is huge. Let's see. Roxanne is up 3-1 right now against Julie.
Okay.
Or Julie, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
I won't show any favoritism, but say, let's go, Roxanne.
There we go. Hey, I think
That sounded neutral.
Yeah.
I think it's appropriate to show the love to your people, though.
Yeah.
I always want to encourage that when y'all are on the streams here.
It's funny because we're always neutral like 364 days a year, and
There you
except for today.
Yeah,
because
right.
we're playing against other areas, so
Right.
I can cheer for my
That's-
guys.
You got
That is
to.
My
so
girls.
true.
You got
That
to.
is so true. Yeah.
I love it too. It's fun when you catch league operators looking at them, and you'll see like a little nudge and be like, "Hey, did you see my team's against yours next?" And I'm like, yes, talk the smack. Let's go. Let's have the fun, guys. We got an important watch
referees
hit right here.
requested.
Yep.
Everybody.
We got, what is that? I think that's the 14, and it's the 7 there on the left-hand short rail. And looks like a kick shot is going to probably be the best call here to go up against the long rail there. Go top and then come to the left a little. It is
Are
off the
your
rail.
referees all local players?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
Awesome.
volunteers from here, and some of them also from Ontario that made
Okay.
the trip to volunteer for the event.
That's awesome. I've seen a lot of this guy. I don't know his name, but
Simon.
Simon?
Yeah, Simon. Yeah.
I know he's been working hard and seems to
Oh
be
yeah.
covering all weekend.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's also involved with our junior program. He's been helping me with the coaching with the players.
Oh, great.
Yeah. He's
That's awesome.
a very nice guy.
That's huge. I've been trying to make sure and just remind Stream as well. And I know
Ooh,
y'all aren't
what
here
a
physically.
nice safety.
But
Oh,
if you know the refs, give them a shout out in Stream as well, and just tell them thank you, because again, it's volunteer work. That's the massive part. And I've seen them working between cleaning tables and cleaning up the
He's gonna
the
be
balls
back.
and stuff and everything.
Here comes Simone again.
We're gonna call him our special guest show referee.
And actually, it's his first experience as a referee in a,
Oh,
in a
okay.
major event. So yeah, he's doing an incredible job for his first time.
Give a shout out Simone there. Let's go. I like this. She's gonna go in between the two short rails there.
Yep.
Short angle.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting. Oh, it's gonna be
Oh
close.
my. I don't think so.
No, unfortunately.
Oh, she even missed the 7.
Yeah.
Well, there
It's
we go.
it's
Yeah.
even better for her because
Yeah.
it's a harder shot for Chantal. If she would have split those two, it would have been so much easier for her.
Right.
So it's kind of a win out of a miss.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that was again, that was a good one for her to have missed for sure. If
So
you had
they're
to.
going to ask the referee again. I wouldn't be surprised because it's going to be close.
So
Oh
this,
no, okay, it's all right.
this question might have been asked already earlier. Do your ladies qualify for this through division play?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, that is interesting. I like that.
Yes.
That's really huge.
They had multiple equations to do so. The first one was the runner-up for Vegas, qualified for here, and
That's a nice treat.
also we had a little bataille des rives that we call it. It's the battle between the two areas.
Okay.
So the ladies from both areas had a tournament together, and the winner was coming here as well. So
Oh, okay.
so the ladies
So you
had
have two teams here?
four total.
Okay.
Because we had the runner-up of both areas plus and the fourth one. Let me remember. I think we had 2 winning by the Bataille des Rives. I think we sent 2 this way.
Oh, okay.
I'm confused. But yeah, we have four ladies, the team that came to this event, that participated.
That's so
Nice.
exciting. You know, I
Oh,
used
very
to
good one.
question with Southeast Challenge in Jacksonville. We did that a couple of years, and it's like, you know, is that exciting for the players? They don't get to go somewhere. And yes, it's still very
Yes.
exciting for the players.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was always such a bummer whenever you would play a world qualifier and you're like, here we are. We're in the finals. This is it. We've worked so hard. There's 5+, 7+ teams behind us that we've taken out and knocked them out of here, and here we are. And then you get to the finals and you're like, that was a great match, but we lost.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
It's,
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah, that's why when we're able to, we
Have a
like to
second
offer,
place.
offer something for the second place.
It's massive. It is a complete night and day game changer.
Yeah,
I
when
know,
we
at least
can
for
do
our
that, yeah.
area, and it's so awesome to hear that y'all do that too, and especially for the wonderful ladies divisions as well. I love seeing this grow.
Obviously, there's always a situation or an element out of the, depending on how the players' fund can offer it. Obviously,
Right,
But,
yeah.
but when we can, it's cool to because we're all about experiences that we offer to players. So
Oh.
if they can,
I would love to offer them all.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
exactly. Yeah, sometimes there's a money aspect.
Let's break the news gently.
Yep.
There are limitations to resources. So, but we try to maximize them, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
And APA league operators are quite crafty. APA and CPA league operators are quite crafty in maximizing resources.
Oh yeah.
This
That's the
is very
strength of
fair.
the network. as
Sure,
well. We
completely.
We save on resources being all together and being able to, because
I mean,
running
look
this,
at how many league operators
Yeah.
are here
they're here as volunteers as
on
well.
their own, on their own
own-
travel
yeah,
dollar.
yeah, exactly.
You know, there's some assistance there, but you know, it's still an expense for them, and it runs like a well-oiled machine
Oh, yeah.
because they all showed up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's huge. So
This is an element I was saying as well, is that all the people that are asking me, oh, how nervous are you about this event? Like a week ago, like, oh, it's coming up. Are you nervous? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm always saying, I'm nervous until the time the last tables is set. After that, I know we're 25 professionals here running this tournament. It's going to be going well.
nice and
My
smooth.
only thing is, okay, are we going to be set on time? That's the only
Yes.
element that was the stress element. After that,
Always. Every tournament director ever.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Oh, I thought that might even go in. Wow.
She
This
left it
has
pretty
been
good, though.
quite an impressive safety battle for these two ladies.
And to think as well here, I want to give them mad props, especially here. I mean, there's nothing against them. This is actually a huge compliment. This is a skill level 4 versus skill level 3, and we're having a defensive battle that, honestly, if I didn't know their skill levels right
Oh,
off the
wow,
bat,
yeah.
I would have been like, these are probably easily 5s at bare minimal 6s for sure.
I can't believe she managed to get a good hit on that. That's really impressive. And, you know, they've done really well. And, Tim, to your comment about the ladies, Pascal, I'm curious if this rings true here. I notice when I'm reviewing skill levels and reviewing scores and things, the ladies shoot better when there's no men around.
Yeah.
They do. I noticed that
Oh, wow.
they have some really
trained
strong
this?
matches against each other.
Yeah. And I really like my ladies divisions. They're having so much fun. It's always a good atmosphere. We're having them meet once a month,
There we go.
Okay.
and
They
the way
play
we
2 matches.
yeah, exactly. And the way we run it is at the same time we have the masters,
man.
the masters divisions playing at the same place, the same time. So sometimes we have the wife and the husband playing at the same time.
Oh, I see
And
what-
this way they're playing the masters, so they're not like trying to influence maybe or the other way around sometimes.
Yes.
So everyone has their own competition, and both divisions are very fun. So and the
Oh yeah, the ladies and masters both. Everybody that plays it just enjoys that day. It's a
Yeah.
relaxed day of pool. It's
Yeah.
Mhm.
a nice for us. It's a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
We had switched it back.
yeah I have Saturday on one area and Sunday on the other.
In fact, Kelly, don't we? It's 1 week away. We got our qualifier for ladies and masters.
Oh no!
No!
That
No.
is heartbreaking
Yeah,
after
it
that
is. Yeah.
safety battle.
Yeah, she played it so well.
Oh my
That
goodness.
was such a brilliant safety battle too.
Yep.
That was.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I literally even Ashton on the YouTube side here to talk about how good their speed controls were for 4-3s. Yeah, it was brilliant. I mean, it was literally if I didn't already know and you just had asked me to guess,
You
I'd been
can
like,
tell those two are experienced players.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Man.
It looks like I can't tell what's going on the other table. Tim, can you click over
you
there?
go.
There we go.
That might be done as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is, but in general, while we wait on an update here and get our bearings, depending on what the score on the other table is, a 3-0 in the ladies format is very hard to come back
to
from.
overcome, yeah.
And that's where Tim, I told you, Tim doesn't know a lot about the ladies format.
Yeah, this is
and
doing for me.
this is where the 3-13 is a huge deal because the 3-0 in the ladies format is so stinking tough to recover from.
I see it
it's
now.
a
That
fast
makes
match,
sense.
yeah.
Mm.
So we'll see what's going on the other table. Let me go.
Because like this,
I'm gonna go
if the other
spy.
in
Please.
the other match, if the player has reached the hill, then the whole match is done because they have 4 points and you cannot
You
cannot reach
cover.
4 in the third match. So, but
That makes
seems like
sense.
it's not over because they're putting balls on the table.
That's good. I want to see some more action because this has already been so intense and such a good one. Guys, again, just to keep encouraging y'all, I just want to say, you may have been thinking before, you're like, is the women's division for me? Is this something I should really be going after? I really hope, based on what you just saw and the wonderful gameplay, the good sportsmanship that we already seen, and the compliments. I mean, you're hearing from 2 separate league operators as well, from 2 completely different sides of North America, talking about the overall benefits and how similar their ladies divisions are and how they play and stuff. So this is really, really fun. Who's got the 3? Roxanne, that's hard. I got it.
J'en profite donc pour saluer encore une fois les joueurs de la Ligue CPA Montérégie et CPA Rive-Nord qui sont à l'écoute. Donc, on va pouvoir vous montrer la fin du match de Roxane contre Julia. Roxane qui mène 3-2, course à 5 dans les deux cas. Donc, Breaking Racks qui prennent les devants 3-0 après le premier match. On rappelle que plus tard aujourd'hui, ceux qui sont intéressés à se déplacer, peut-être à venir nous voir au centre Sheraton de Montréal, vous avez encore le temps de vous rendre. 7 heures, dans 1 heure, Florian va être en spectacle pour nous offrir le deuxième spectacle du week-end sur la table prédateur de Billard Laurentide. Et en même temps, après sa performance, vous pourrez voir la fin du tournoi entre les 4 joueurs professionnels qui ont invité sur la table, encore une fois, prédateur. Donc, du bon billard à venir voir pour ceux qui sont intéressés à se déplacer, venir nous voir au centre Sheraton. So, if you're in the area and you would like to see some good pool, not only do we have all this tournament here, but we also have Florian at 7 o'clock. And after that, if you want to stay and watch some professional pool, we have the end of the tournament between the 4 professional players that will continue on that same Predator table provided by Serge and Billard Laurentide, Serge Bertrand. So come and see us. We're going to be open till probably 3 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, give or take it. It's definitely going to go into the late hours of the night. I think, I don't want to misspeak on Mini Manias, but I'm pretty sure last night they went and the last match was called up till 2 a.m. if my memory serves me. So
we want to, we have so many players that wanted to play minis, so we're trying to offer as many as we can. Sometimes we can have some limitations. We have as many volunteers as we can, but
absolutely,
we can have sometimes it might be difficult, but yeah, we've tried to offer as many as we can for the players that come here, so they have the chance to play not only the main. Oh,
8 on the break. 8 on the break. Oh, I just wanted to see it happen on stream again. I'm sorry.
Nobody's more excited than Tim when it happens on the stream.
If y'all had the HLT, the high-level tournament patches, one of the things I love doing is whenever we have that, I like going on stream to hand them that high-level tournament patch and show them the difference.
Yeah, I just brought some last night, so we might be able to give it next time. Tell me next time if someone makes a 8. I'll be more than happy to give it to the player.
It'd actually be really cool for you to hand it to them right there at the table. I would love to see that. Oh, man.
I'm going to see what this angle looks like.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
Not too great.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah. I was curious if we could get there with the mounted one.
The second camera has been charging. It's probably pretty good to go. I was trying to get it to where it was fully charged before the rest of the night.
Okay, interesting here for Roxanne. The main difficulty, I would say, is she's pretty straight on that 9. The following shot might be the 11 next, but she had some room. That's good. She had some room to go to the rail. That's perfect.
Yeah, that worked out nicely. I thought I was definitely in agreement with you. I thought it was pretty
straight
on. And
from the angle that we had.
Roxanne looking extremely comfortable on the table. Nice open bridge too. I like her open bridge. It's funny. I didn't used to until I got into this pretty heavily. I didn't used to look at people's bridge hands as much as I used to, and now it's one of the things I always try to notice right off the bat is like, how sturdy is your bridge? Yeah, that bridge is looking real good. You look real confident in everything you got going on in your stroke.
Yeah, that's always one of the first things that I teach the kids is having a strong, a good bridge hand, obviously, and practicing all the different position on the table with the bridge, being comfortable, being on the rail, being like only the tip of the finger on the rail, being over a ball, so all those situations.
I like that. That's a great way to prepare him too for what's to come. It's funny. I've always been taught that find a shot that you don't like and go and practice it, practice it, because you guarantee that it's going to keep popping up, and all you're going to keep saying to yourself is, I don't like that shot.
Yeah, she really looks comfortable.
Man, what a freaking awesome run. Wow.
Yeah. Really fast paced. Usually she's slower than that. When I see her play that fast is because she's really comfortable, for sure.
And just as soon as we talk about the fast pace, here she is taking an extra breath, taking an extra second. Such a smart move here.
Yep, for that 8 ball. Oh.
There's something she didn't like, or might even be the table in front of her here. Maybe it messed with her point of view here with where she's looking at for line of sight.
Yeah, distracting by something in front of her.
Yeah, it's very smart, guys. You ever find yourself looking off your point with where you're trying to stroke through and hit? Take a second and do a full reset. Go through your pre-shot routine again. Such good behaviors here being exhibited.
Here we go.
Nicely done. On the hill.
Oh, is it over?
I think they're
no. Okay, they
yeah.
just.
Queens of Sin is on the board here, getting on the hill, getting that point, and still a potential second point.
Yep.
Up for grabs here. Julia still 2 racks away from getting on the hill and adding a pretty good amount of pressure potentially to Queens of Sin here, but we'll definitely see how this finishes out. But I liked Roxanne's pace on that. That was that was very nice, very well done.
Yep.
You know, I'd be real interested to hear from her team and stuff to see how much they like her as a captain and stuff, and some of the good behaviors and stuff she has as a captain to represent and show.
She has lots of experience, that's for sure. She loves to play tournaments, and she's been in the league for a very long time. Captains of teams every single year. So yeah, she's a very experienced captain.
That's huge. That's what we were talking about earlier.
Family in the team.
Oh, that's even better.
Her mother is playing on the other table besides her right now for the 3rd match. So.
Oh, nice. Mom and daughter getting to play side by side in a nice, huge tournament like this.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wow.
Cool opportunity, yeah, for sure.
Wow. You're not going to get to see that everywhere, guys. That's amazing. That literally just ties into us talking about it being a family reunion.
Yep.
They literally have their family here.
Yep.
That's awesome. I like this. Roxanne taking a moment, really examining the table. I see her shaking her head no on it. She doesn't like the
she's
setup.
taking a timeout. Oh, no, she's discussing the opponent. Not sure exactly. She wants to know. I think the table.
She's got one of each down.
Okay, that's why. Yeah, the table's open, so.
Yeah.
In theory, she could hit the 14 and make the 2, and then it would be a legal shot, and continue with the solids afterwards. So that maybe that's why she was just wanted to make sure that the opponent was aware that it was a legal shot to do so. Maybe that's a good thing to do.
I would consider that good sportsmanship right there.
Exactly.
With that.
Exactly.
You're preventing a potential argument or issue at all and clearing it real fast. I always like to whenever people are like, I know it's going to be a close hit with where I'm going on shot.
Do you want to get referee?
Do you want to get referee? Do you want this watch? Like offer that up to your opponent, even though you don't have to. It's just such great behaviors and really, really fun to see.
Because 95% of the time when there's a situation between 2 teams, it's basically misunderstanding of something. So if we can prevent it the best we can, then it helps for easier match.
Yes, it does.
Better experience for both teams as well.
Roxanne on the hill, huh?
Yeah, she just had, while you were working on that very, very diligently, she had a super nice pace to her. I was even commenting, like, I loved her bridge hand, like, it looked very firm and stuff, her stroke. And even though she had a nice fast pace to her, the moment she got on the 8 Kelly, she took a moment, took a breath, took her time. There was something in her view by the look of it that, like, messed with her line of sight or something. So she stopped, reset. I mean, just all the amazing behaviors that you really want to see in a player.
Well, good.
Yep.
Plus, we learned something very, very cool, Kelly, as well here. Her mom is playing on the table right next to her.
Oh, that's neat. I
Yeah.
hope somebody's getting a picture because that's really cool. We'll have to go back and give you the aerial shot here in a minute. Actually, is that her mom shooting right there right now?
On table 1.
Like right
Should
there,
be.
see?
Yep.
Yep.
They're both on the screen.
Yeah.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah, it was funny because I talked about earlier about how this turns into the family reunion situations of getting to see people year after year, and she's literally got the family reunion. Mom's here with her, so
Yep.
she just wanted to one up us. That's what it was. She was like, "I'll make you think that it's kind of like it's literally a family reunion." Hold my cue for a second. I got this. Yeah, she is tough. Julia's got work cut out for her. I'm just. I try not to focus on it when I'm playing on other people because I can get in my own head about it sometimes, but I feel like right now Roxanne is just oozing such confidence that it just, you can't let it bother you, but sometimes you're sitting there, you're like, man, how am I supposed to beat this person when like everything they're doing is just so smart, they're playing well, they're at a great speed and pace, and just everything is just going. You know, there's sometimes people get lucky with their rolls and stuff like that, but in this case, Roxanne's being extremely intentional on all the shots she's taking and doing a great job.
And Julia here has a complicated layout a little bit with those 2 balls.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
They were stuck there on the left, but no longer.
The complication cleared up a little bit, and I almost had a heart attack on stream here. Julia, I don't need you doing that. Oh, that
Okay.
ball had a lot of movement.
So interesting to see if the 1 passes on the left, lower left. If it does, then she has the opportunity maybe to close the match here.
What do you do with the 7 ball?
Oh,
You just leave it
obviously she. The 7. You just leave it there.
there? He's like, wait, what?
You're like, everybody gets one
Yeah,
ball.
you
just
have to
forget
play
about.
position. You have to play position on the 1 for the next shot, and then position on the 7. But if you're on top of the 12, I guess it is the one in close to the middle, the stripe in the middle. And she has just enough angle maybe to slide on top of that ball and then have a shot at the 7, and then if so, she can finish it. But she's playing on top, so I guess she's gonna simply go forward. Yeah.
Ooh.
No, it's again,
Wow.
it's a win out of a miss.
Yeah, it is.
because,
Wow. Yeah, it is.
She's holding now that corner pocket.
Playing a little Monopoly here. She done bought a hotel on that space here.
Exactly.
Gonna
So I
charge,
have
Julia
another
some rent.
angle. It's not a
Oh, nice.
great one, but it's another one.
Well, it definitely gives us a little bit different point of view here in case of. 'Cause there was a shot a moment ago that myself and Pascal were like, yeah, she's really straight on that shot. And no, she had a perfect,
Yeah.
nice little angle to
To
get
go
out.
the rail. And she turned to us and like, really?
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly,
Did
exactly.
you get it?
Oh, all right.
I think she's quite pleased with that.
these ladies are just marking pockets now with their
Yeah.
own
Oh,
object balls. I
this
like
is
it.
an interesting situation here. Do you really? What does she have to? She has to kick, but has no space to kick really. It's going to be real thin, and if you make it, you kind of help the opponent. So this is the type of situation that you might be even willing to give ball in hand to the on purpose.
Yeah, because if you get ball in hand, what does Julie do about the 15 tied up with the 7 there?
Yeah,
I mean, she's
she
gotta work
has 2 big problems for Julia is that 15 being close to the 7, and if she even with ball in hand, you have to shoot it to the other ball that is in the top left corner, do a combo, but you still have the 14 on at the bottom. So again.
So what you're saying is it's just not a good situation.
No, don't move the ball. Leave the balls the way they are, and you like Roxanne at this point. Even if she gives ball in hand to Julia, she's really confident to be back at the table anyway. So
Yes.
if she would have made the 1, then she would have been forced to play on the 7. So she might then open even more the table for the opponent this way. So again, it's almost better to leave that 1 there and let the opponent open the table for you. That's what I like with 8-ball. Here in Quebec, for a long, long time, we were only playing or almost only playing 9-ball.
Oh,
I've been playing competition in 9-ball almost all my pool career, if we can call it like that. But since I'm league operator, I brought back the 8-ball, and I learned to like it more and more because there's so much strategy in it. You have so many choices to make. This is completely different than 9-ball. So.
And it's different strategy than 9-ball.
Oh yeah, yes. Exactly.
9-ball has a fair amount of strategy, but it's a totally different kind.
Yeah, because 9-ball, basically the game tells you what to do. Where's the next ball to shoot, and that's it. And basically you play defense when you miss position on that ball, basically, or you don't have any shot to shoot that ball. But 8-ball, it's even more strategy because then you, even though you have those 3-ball easy balls that you can pocket, you have to ask yourself, does it help me or the other player if I make those balls? So that's the aspect that I like with 8-ball, and you can tell the personality of the player after a few racks because everybody sees the game differently in 8-ball and stuff. So
I find that so fun, and it's so true too. You can see the personality come out in the way that they choose their shots and play their shots and even move around the table.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you will definitely see their favorite or lack thereof of English usage in 8-ball. And it's like, yeah, I would go the 1, 2, 5, and 7, and then I know where they're hitting the 7 first, and you're like, wait a minute, 7 would have been my last one. Pascal over here.
I wish I had my camera ready for that picture because he was really into that 8-ball.
That was awesome. That was so good.
All right, that wraps up that match, and I'm going to flip us over right away. I'll go get the score update, but maybe you can talk about who this is breaking.
Perfect. Well, I know Annie should be.
It's Amy Ryan that was breaking.
Okay.
Roxanne's mother.
Now I see it's
so it's a good point that it's a good it's positive that she was breaking. That means that she won the previous rack, and she probably had a race to 2 normally. So
Wesley on Facebook said, was that 2 7s or 2 6s? Those were 2 6s, sir. And this is the wonderful ladies division format here. Wesley, how you doing today, bud? Welcome to the stream. That was a fun. I'm glad we got to catch. I know it was towards the tail end of that matchup. That was a good matchup. I was very proud of Roxanne on that one. That was what an all-star player.
She's gonna be happy about that match. She played pretty well.
All right, and Christine here, 3-2 race. Give me 1 second here. I'll get everything updated, guys.
Well, this match has worked out very successfully in bouncing between the 2 tables and giving everybody a little bit of stream time.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for providing this to the players here.
Absolutely.
Yes,
it's been a blast.
And I have to say I'm really impressed by all your setup here, professionals.
Well, thank you.
I myself try to provide streams for my players once in a while when I have some very important matches and stuff like that, but I'm nowhere near close to have all the text that you have here. It's really cool.
At some point in the last 2 years, we made a commitment to invest in this. So I would say.
So shout out to you, and thank you for coming from Florida again to do this for us during this weekend. Thank you, Tim.
Yes, thank you as well.
We appreciate you having us.
Kelly, I unfortunately let your phone lock. I did not see who had what racks already.
Oh, let's take a look.
Sorry about that.
So we've got, is that Ginny?
Amy Ryan.
Amy Ryan. Amy Ryan and Christine. And
Amy won the first rack.
Yes, and that's it. It's 1-0.
So that makes it an even 3-3 right now.
And you have team 3-2. Yep.
So I hear you saying Amy, but it has 2 ends on there. On the score sheet. Is
I was
it
just
misspelled?
about to check the player number.
Annie, yeah. Well, I don't know why I said Amy. Annie Ryan.
Okay. I was like, that's an interesting way to write an M, but okay.
Yeah,
I was going to go with it.
I don't know why I was saying that.
That's all
Sorry
right.
about that.
No worries.
I love the fact y'all are using CompuSport to send out messages. I just got the one about Florian's matchup at 7.
CompuSport just makes things so much easier. It's amazing. Whoop. Sorry, guys. Did not mean to hit that.
Yes, sir. I don't normally
So
do
if
that,
you
but
are
it's
just
easier.
tuning in with us, thanks for being here. We are watching the third match, the third and final match of a ladies match between Christine and, how do you say it, Annie?
Annie Ryan.
And Breaking Racks is a team out of New York, Long Island, New York, and Queens of Sin is the hometown Queens of Sin here in Montreal.
Guys, thanks to Pascal for catching me here because I definitely was doing a little flipperoo there. It is a race of 2-3, 3 for Miss Annie for Queens of Sin, and because that it is not, she's not on the hill, so it is back to being 3 points for Team Breaking Racks and 2 points overall for team score for Team Queens of Sin. Both teams with 1 win each, so this just comes down to the win.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is good. This is really nice to see. You definitely want this in tournament play, and plus we're getting kind of deep in the tournament. I mean, they have this matchup. They play at 7, then 9, and then 9 a.m. tomorrow. So they're getting really like towards the middle, towards the tail end of the whole series here for them. So it's exactly what you want to see in a nice high-level tournament like this.
Yep.
I'm going to go make an adjustment so we don't have a crooked picture, and then you can have this angle.
I appreciate you. And I don't want to mess up your name, but Manon Labelle?
Manon Labelle. Manon
Yeah.
Labelle.
Welcome to the stream. Yeah, good job to him for sure. And we'll see if Mom here can close it out strong here for Team Queens Ascend. Which you got to feel good as a mom seeing your daughter win and then knowing that you're at the table as well. Now you're about to have her full-fledged support behind you being able to watch the matchup. Like, that's got to feel really awesome. The other nice thing, too, is as well with Annie being a 4 is, again, it's just like the first matchup we saw during this whole event for the ladies is a very similar situation where the first rack's over with, kind of,
Evens out.
Evens it out. So.
And also, Annie has reached the skill level 4 just recently.
Oh, congrats!
Yeah,
Yes.
she was playing very well lately. I guess she improved by playing in that with her daughter and this team, and because she had a very successful strike series of wins and stuff like that. She really improved lately, and been to a 4, and having that first win then kinds of evens things with. So maybe she's now a little bit more comfortable than having to have one more rack to win than her opponent. So
it is amazing how that can be very very nerve-wracking when you move up, and now you got that in the front of mind right there, and it's just top of mind and just trying to bother you of like, oh, but I got to give him one more, and that's going to be so much more difficult. And honestly, like you earned that rank for a reason. So if you can somehow or another just continue to muster the same game you've been playing, you got it. Like, you're going to do just fine. Just got to have that faith.
Yep.
Chat, for anybody just tuning in here, because I see we got some new viewers coming on in as well. This is the ladies division side of the CPA Montreal Invitational. Keep in mind as well, we have the 8-ball, 9-ball. There we go. I like that, Kelly. We have 8-ball, 9-ball. We have ladies and masters, and we have mini manias going on as well here, plus a second chance tournament that's going to be happening as well. Florian's fixed to get started here very shortly with his show. And we've had, I mean, just all sorts of things between multiple vendors. We've had some of the best here in Canada playing their matchups, doing a little round robin exhibition here going on. And I mean, just tons of opportunity for you to be able to take advantage of and just enjoy. So if you happen to be around the area, you're more than welcome to come in here just because you don't have a
we'll
team.
We'll find a room in the space in the room for you for sure. A seat where we're going to warm from your seat.
I'm glad you said that, by the way. One of the biggest compliments I want to pay you here as well. I love the stadium seating here.
Yes.
Oh my
That
gosh,
is
that's
a
been so
great-
wonderful.
I cannot take
Great
the credit
setup.
for that one. I have to give it to Bill Tufts,
There we go.
who's the main director of tournament division for APA. He made the setup of this room. So I basically gave him all the measurements and how many tables I had to put in.
Oh, there we go.
He came out with this layout that I really loved, where we used the exact same one as the last year. Brad Jones, our tournament director, came with a good improvement by changing the tables of the teams. We used to be on the other side, and now we're kind of mimicking what we're doing in Vegas, and
Yes.
we really like it because there's now more space between the different matches and stuff. So that was changed this year with the suggestion of Brad Jones, and but basically the layout was the one that we developed last year, and all the players really like the fact that you can sit and have a good view on the table by being a little bit higher, and
Absolutely. It's definitely, I mean, it's just such a nice breath of fresh air to see and have that again. Guys, just think about everything that's on Pascal's plate here and everybody here that's run this tournament. And again, taking those extra things into consideration is just amazing and really speaks to the quality of what this tournament is and just what we're having being offered to us as players and as participants of the APA and the CPA.
Little different pace here we're watching from the match with skill level 6s. This is a
Yeah.
little bit more classic ladies style,
There we
right?
go,
This
yeah.
is the ladies matches. So I would imagine the 2-3 races are pretty common in ladies league, and but both of these ladies have probably had a fair share of matchups again in 2-3 races. They're comfortable in this situation.
cool.
Well, and
Looks like my duties are calling me.
There you go.
I still
Are you
have
being
some
paged?
stuff. Yes. Looks like it.
Go get
this tournament
paged.
is not done yet.
yes,
You
it
found
is.
a corner
So
to hide in
So
for a
thank you
while.
again,
Yes, sir.
and we'll definitely have another chance probably tomorrow with the finals. We'll try to have some times to join you guys. It's thank you again for what you do for us. This
That would be
weekend.
great. Come
Yes,
back.
Yes,
I'm-
I'll try to come back tomorrow.
I'm going to cheat here, Missy.
Merci.
Yes.
Merci.
Yes.
See you guys later. À bientôt tout le monde.
See you later, Pascal. Take care. Guys, anybody tuning in here, I just want to give a huge shout out as well. Pascal just greeting us and being here and just amazing to be able to come onto the live stream is just such an honor and pleasure for us here for sure. And it means a lot, to say the least, here that we have somebody that is working as hard as he is. Again, I'm not painting enough of a picture. I'm trying to for you guys to tell you how much is on his plate. But actually,
He's got a lot going on this weekend.
I think this may explain it here. They officially have a war room, okay? Maybe that'll paint the picture here. Nathan, don't start me, sir.
It's called a war room.
I'll come drive over here. I'm in Canada, my friend. I can come anytime now. That's my buddy who I've known for many years here, who actually lives here in Canada.
Ah.
So he's sitting there laughing at me trying to speak some French. I'm just trying to be respectful. Trying to be respectful here. I'm going to learn it, though, now that I have some time. I'm going to get some Rosetta Stone lessons. And, you know, if we're able to come back and I'm able to be here again for this situation, you better believe I'm going to give some commentary in French. It's going to happen. So I think I'll work on trying to speak it first. I don't know if I'll be able to read it fully, but he said I'll see you in 2 days. I'll drive on over. Don't worry. I love it.
So we're going to be rolling right on into the next match here. We're not even going to need to kill the stream, I don't think.
That's
so
phenomenal.
Yeah, we're going to be going right on into the next one. We have an 8-ball match coming up for you guys at 7 o'clock.
Woo!
I already know which match it is. I'm checking in with CompuSport right now to see if the teams have been declared. But the match was chosen because all 4 of the teams that could feed into the match are representing league areas that we haven't seen on the stream yet. So we're excited to get some diversification going on.
Yes.
All right, so one of them has been declared. We will be watching Mark's Sharks.
Ooh.
Mark's Sharks. They're another team out of Ontario, but in another area from Ontario.
Okay.
So there's multiple areas here from Ontario. Gord and Cheryl Lee Fessenden are the league operators there.
Excellent.
So Mark's Sharks. I'm going to have to say that slow every time we say that.
It's a little tongue twister, isn't it?
Yep.
I like it.
So Mark's Sharks will be joining us. And then the other options that we have are Sticks and Stones, which are out of New York under Robert Yearwood's area, or Wait For It from South Carolina. Chris and Stephanie Seipel are those league operators there.
There we go.
So got some options, but that's the plan. 7 o'clock, we'll be kicking off with that 8-ball match, so we probably won't kill that stream at all.
Yeah, we should
Hopefully we're going to have that match. I should probably go check on that plan and see.
Yeah.
Can't imagine this match will go longer than that, but
No, we still got, 25 more minutes and possible 3 racks at most. 1, 2, yeah. Yeah, possible 3 racks at worst case scenario, which one of the 3 is right now being played out. So, yeah, I think
we should be done.
I think we should be fine here. Commentator curse. I'm just kidding. I'm like, watch it come to the thing. They're going to go hill, and it's going to take another 45 minutes here. So they're going to have an amazing defensive battle like we just saw a little while ago. That could add some innings, though, in all honesty. That was a fun matchup, though. If you guys didn't get to see it here, make sure and take a look at the video earlier on. We had Amy versus Chantel. And I'm telling you, if you watch the video and do not know that they are a 4-3 between their 2 skill levels, honestly, it really felt like a solid 5s, possibly a 5-6 type battle with the defensive shots. Both very well played. Ref having to get called in a couple times to watch hits because of just how close the play had to be with the last 2 balls on the table. And it was extremely, extremely enjoyable, to say the least, to watch that matchup.
There's been some really good matchups here on the live stream today.
Yes,
We've
there
watched
has.
some good battles.
And the nice thing is, too, and Kelly, I just want to tell you thank you as well, because I know you and Kevin, y'all worked hard on this aspect of it, but I love the fact that, I was trying to pull up the sheet now, but y'all worked hard today to make sure that between the different formats, we were going to be able to have some representation across the board on stream of all the different formats, which is amazing. And I know it's not easy because of all the time slots that there are, and just how the day has to continue to progress. We can't sit there and wait on things. So we got to keep things going when we can, and sometimes we also got to wait for other things because stuff happens. So
It's true. So we got another round of 8-ball going on tonight at 7 o'clock, and then at that's not going to work. I was about to announce something that's not going to work.
yeah, that's right, because 8-ball may will probably go past the 2-hour mark for the Masters.
For sure will.
So we'll see. We'll play it by ear just in case. If we never know what can happen. We have seen. In fact, we've seen a 7-0 on stream in the events overall. So depending on how it goes, there is a 9 p.m. round if possible, guys. We will give you that coverage.
9 p.m. round of Masters.
Masters, yeah.
So that was the plan. We'll see if we can stick with that.
And I'm not even. I can't even say I'm biased here in the sense because we were playing 9-ball. With Paul's team here, but I've enjoyed Masters play so much. It has been so much fun to watch. There's mom and daughter right there on screen here. We were talking about just a moment. That was Roxanne, team captain there, talking to her mom. And there's the 8-ball marked for the bottom right-hand corner pocket here.
Oh, my goodness.
It's going to be close to it. It's going to stay very close.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a diamond away.
And I think we might see Christine with a little bit of a run right here.
She has a great potential. That's without a doubt here. There's a nice shot coming up. I believe it's the 4 on the top right, and that's the 2 towards the left-hand center table.
It is not exactly a complicated run. Things are set up well to just make them and not have to do anything funny.
I was about to ask. I was like, I hate to say it, but we've been talking and adjusting and doing things. I was not sure if the timeout had been called. But Kelly, you and I always love to call roughly the same time. Do you agree that this is now time to call the timeout?
I was hoping that they did.
Yes.
I was hoping that they did.
Y'all will definitely notice it is one of mine and Kelly's favorite things to talk about in the aspect of when a good timeout should happen. And it's before you get stuck in the mud.
Yes, before.
Don't let the player just go through and sit there and risk a bunch of issues and stuff, and then you expect to help them 3-rail kick with a lot of right-hand English out of nowhere, out of a situation. You're barking up a tree. Now, Kelly, I do like a point that you made a moment ago here, talking about a lot of these 2-3 battles in the women's division. Both these teams Very, very similar structure here. Team Breaking Racks has a skill level 6, 2 4s, and 2 3s. And Team Queens of Sin here has a 6, 5, 4, and a 3 3 as well here. So again, very, very similar aspects here, which is awesome to see because, ooh, that hung up.
I'm not at all surprised to hear that because ladies rosters are often very similar structure because of the limitations that 3 to 13 presents for them. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to see. And Annie gets it. Queens of Sin with another win here, and is going to tie it up 3 to 3. Oh my gosh!
Wow, this is awesome.
Away. Yeah, they are 1 away from taking this win here and sending Breaking Racks packing out of the tournament side of it at least. Still plenty of gameplay for them to take advantage of, though. But
now is where we have to start doing a little bit of projection.
So Christine can still get 2 points.
But if Christine gets 1,
it'll be 4-3.
And then if Annie wins, it would be 4-4.
She'll have the second win, though.
Okay, that's where I was saying. What's our situation here? But you're right, yes.
Yeah, Roxanne won for Queens of Sins on table 2, and then, I think it was Miss Julia. No, it's Julia who Roxanne played. I'm sorry, those are the 2 6s here. I'm trying to remember who played first on table 1 here. But yeah, it's I'm 99% sure Breaking Racks got the first victory. Queens of Sins got the second victory, and so yeah, so it does have to come down to just whoever wins. Then there's nothing else special, right?
That's
no
it.
Gameplay for it, yeah.
Whoever wins this match wins it.
Nathan, great question, man, about getting Explorer, man. I've been a few city blocks around the Sheraton here. Just for food aspect and going down to the exchange center and stuff like that. But these are wonderful days of actually getting to do what I love and the passion I love, and blessed to be here. The downfall is I can't go explore all the time, but the plus side is that I'm here getting to do this for the first time ever in my life.
We can give you the lowdown, though, on floors 3 and 4
yes.
of Le Centre Sheraton, Montreal.
I can actually kind of point out like exactly where the tables are based on which floor I am below or above. I'm loving the cold, minus the extra wind that hit me last night when I was out going to get some food after everything was said and done. Everything else has been very enjoyable to me. I like this style of weather. 30 degrees Fahrenheit is not too shabby to deal with. And we actually, I think the first day we were here, it was like mid-40s, if I remember correctly. It was up there a little bit, especially when you were in the sun.
I feel like it's pretty chilly out there today. I haven't looked at my weather to confirm the temperature, but it is not warm outside.
It is 5 degrees Celsius right now.
I don't know what that means.
That's about like 37 or so, give or take for us.
I thought you were giving me Celsius again because it was so low.
No,
Florida girl here, people. Florida girl.
No, I'm literally cheating and using the Windows toolbar here for it. They said it's sunny today too.
Why is our Windows computer giving us Celsius?
Because we're in Canada. It knows.
Yeah, but
location.
It should know that the normal user of the computer doesn't do Celsius.
I don't disagree with you, but it says when in Rome, do as the Romans. In this case, when in French Canada, or in Canada in general, I guess. So. Oh. I hope y'all are safe, Nathan. Be blessed, brother.
42.
40. Oh, okay. Roughly 42. There we
42. Go. Feels like 40. There we go.
That's not bad.
Oh, no. That wind made it awful.
Yeah. I'm not even kidding when I'm telling you it had to be 30-plus mile-per-hour winds. Like, it pushed me when I turned the corner.
I am thinking I'm quite content just to ride out the rest of the trip right inside this big building that's protecting me from all those winds.
I love this. Guys, if anybody's just tuning in here, we are on matchup number 3 here for the wonderful ladies division. This has been excellent getting them some coverage on the stream here. This is Miss Christine here for the team Breaking Racks. That's on the table right there. And Miss Annie, her opponent, is up 2-0 here in a race of 3-2 for Annie. And it's a tied matchup, and both teams have the one win, which means it comes down to who wins their normal matchup. There's nothing special they have to do, or they don't have to hold the opponent to one way or the other. And so
pardon the eruption there.
There we go.
There's a win. And isn't it funny? Those eruptions were not there yesterday.
No,
they weren't even there this morning, barely.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah.
I think there was like one team that had like a minor eruption.
And now we're getting we're at the point in this overall event where you're getting the individual claps per rack. You're getting the eruption for the team.
Yes.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little more serious around this place. And good time to tune in, too, because you are at the serious, tense moment of this match for sure. Annie only needing one more to secure it. Christine needing 2.
Yeah, most teams right now that are playing are putting themselves or are into the money rounds, which means they at bare minimum will take home some sort of cash prize in Canadian dollars. There's $55,000 total up for grabs across the entire board here. And keep in mind, there's also mini manias, which mini manias, whatever the pay-in is what the payout is.
Yeah, I have no idea how much they're moving around down there. I know they
running
have a
as fast.
lot of minis.
They're running as fast as possible. I mean, they are just like clockwork, just staying on top of it. And again, huge shout out to all the league operators that have worked tirelessly around that, trying to make sure that that's continued to run well and give people an option. I know, unfortunately, the team I was here with Paul and stuff were out of it, and immediately Paul's like, he's like, I'm gonna go do a mini, and I'm like, go
Time
get
to
it.
play.
Yeah, let's go for it, brother. Please take
Heck
advantage.
yes. And another neat thing is if you are a player in the area and you're like, I kind of want to come up, whatever, get on CompuSport, because CompuSport gives you all of the mini brackets too. You can get on there and see what's available and what's scheduled for later in the event tonight or tomorrow morning. I don't know if they're running minis tomorrow. I would assume, but I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But either way, you can get on there and you can see what the Mini Mania schedule is for this event and get over here and play some.
Just do it. I had to. Miss Christine here back to the table, taking a look at it. We got a little bit of a conundrum here. Got a couple little miniature 2 or 3 ball clusters going on.
Are we looking at a 4-3 or a 3-2? Skill levels.
Oh, skill level. Miss Annie is a 4. Miss Christine is a 3.
Okay.
Good question, by the way. I had to think about that for a second. Yeah, I was double checking it now just to make sure I wasn't wrong on that. Yes, Miss Annie is a 4 and Christine is a 2 or 3. I'm sorry.
Ooh, I thought she had it.
Thought she did too, because she's facing a great shape on another stripe here on the right hand short rail. And again, I'm not familiar with all the different vendors and sponsors here, but I just want to give a real big shout out, no matter what, to Sheraton over here. This hotel has been just absolutely welcoming and accommodating. The staff has been amazing, working hard, keeping things running for us, and helping out with everything. It's been too awesome, to say the least. And I cannot believe, by the way, Kelly, I think you were here right here behind me a moment ago, but did you hear Pascal, whenever you were sitting over here, when he announced that it has already been locked in that Sheraton will be the location again for year 3?
Awesome.
Yes. I was so stoked that he shared that on stream. I was like, let's go. What an announcement to have on stream.
Oh, I like that choice. Didn't free up anything, didn't move anything around, didn't leave her much either.
The ability to work with that cluster.
Let's look at that cluster.
Is going to be so crucial. Oh, 4-3? I think the 4-3 combo
Might
goes.
work.
I think the 4 is still going to get locked up on, I
But
think that's the 12 there or something, but.
Annie's shooting at stripes.
Yeah. But Christine's I think she's gonna have an opportunity here potentially to work through that maybe.
I think she's gonna get safetied right here. Yeah. Oh, but I guess maybe she took a look at that 4-3 combo. I don't know. And maybe she saw that it doesn't really go. I'm not sure. but she left it open.
I just don't know how well you're going to be able to control what the 4-ball is going to do after. I
Oh,
feel like
yeah,
you're still going to lock it up. Like,
I would go with hit it hard.
yeah. I think it's racquetball time.
Ooh. Wow, is it going to get through all of that? Wow.
What a shot. Oh, man.
That's impressive. Look at that window, and it just slid on right through there.
Yeah, Miss Christine, I'm
Wow.
going to need you to take a shot and not touch anything in the cluster at all here. Good luck. May the odds forever be in your favor. Watch me. I got it.
She says, okay.
It's like, what part of I got this beautiful pink shirt on and matching with all my team, don't you understand? Florian's wonderful exhibition here, or his trick shot shows fixing to get started.
Yes, trick shot, and you can, I don't know if you guys can hear the background noise, but there's definitely an uptick in activity as the 7 o'clock round rolls in. 7 o'clock round here tonight consists of 2 9-ball matches, 4 8-ball matches, and 4 ladies matches.
Yeah, so the ladies here, Kelly, the winner of this goes to play on at 7. So in that category you just talked about, the winner of that goes on to play on at 9.
Well, yeah,
well,
at 9 o'clock, there's 2 more 9-ball matches, 4 masters, and 4 more ladies matches starting up. We're starting to get down to, let's see, by the time the ladies go tonight, ladies and masters will come back for the semifinals tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And 9-ball and 8-ball are coming back for the quarterfinals at 9 a.m.
Wow. Ray in chat says, what's up, Kelly and Tim? Thanks for the stream. Great job commentating. As always, Ray, you spoil us, brother. Thank you for the love and support, man.
Thanks for joining. We appreciate you guys being here and tuning in today. It is a cold, exciting day of pool here in Montreal.
Yes, it is. Great day to be inside.
Check on our next match. I'm still wondering if we're going to be able to make that 7 o'clock call time.
It's definitely close. It's honestly, it's going to really determine whether or not Ms. Annie is pretty much able to close it out here this rack or not. I think if it goes hill-hill, we will be over the time officially. But I did say that if it happens, it's probably because of a defensive battle, and we just saw it going through multiple innings due to the clusters on the table. So it makes complete sense with what's happened. And I still love it, and I got to give props to the captains and the teammates here. Seeing these 3-4s battle with these defensive battles back and forth has been refreshing, amazing, awesome, and just 100% shows the value of this ladies league, in my opinion, that you're seeing this, because if they're able to grow through this and handle these defense shots here, think about how good they're doing for their regular, Monday night team that they're playing with on Double Jeopardy and stuff. Like, it's really awesome.
I think somebody back in the war room is helping us out back there, because I happen to notice that all the other 8-ball matches have table assignments except for the one that's waiting for these tables.
There we
so
go.
I think that they are aware of the conflict going on right now, and that this ladies match is almost over. So my suspicion is that they will hold that match for us.
Somebody over there tuning into the stream from the war room. Let's go.
Somebody's working on the back end. So we will be seeing, hopefully, if that's what's truly happening, and if this match wraps up in a reasonable amount of time.
Yep.
I can't imagine they'll hold it for a long time.
Yeah.
But Marks, Sharks, and Sticks and Stones are the two teams that we will be seeing. Marks, Sharks, again, we talked about that one earlier. That's Gord and Shirley Fessenden. I'm so bad at that name. Fessenden. And they are from Ontario. And then Sticks and Stones are out of New York. And Robert Yearwood is the league operator there. Did you like that I have to say Fessenden?
Yeah.
Like
I wasn't even going to say anything, but she's doing her hand almost like a tempo, like a director would do with a band or something.
I'm coaching myself in how to say the word.
And I see Pascal walking by here again, getting everything else ready.
It's go time again.
I was so happy the amount of time he got to actually spend on stream with us.
Yeah, I did not think he would have that much time.
I didn't either. I didn't want to be greedy of trying to take up his time, and we got to actually talk a lot around his vision, talk about some of the pool halls in his vision, give a couple shout-outs on that, talk about what it's taken to really grow this, and then the Border Bash as well event.
Awesome.
So we actually had a lot of good information from Pascal around everything that's going on this side of the world here, you know, away from our wonderful state of Florida over there. It was really, really fun.
I'm curious what kind of conversations went on the sidelines now with Annie as she steps up in this situation. Like, has there been conversation about what should you take first? What's the best order here?
She's going for the combo.
I thought she was going to try the 13. I liked the 13 option. Oh, don't tie up. Don't tie it up.
They're at least off of each other just a little bit, but it's still not in a place where I like it. I like that bottom right-hand corner pocket being blocked, though. As Christine needs to take advantage, get that 4-ball center of this table at this point. She's going for the bank there in the bottom left-hand corner, and if that 4 leaves center of the table, and it is going to, she's right within almost that sweet zone. Yeah, Ashton on our YouTube side, definitely a good point there, talking about having to hit the combos softly. Yeah, that is for sure. That is the way to play those in a lot of cases. Some combos require you to fire them, especially if you need a ball to kind of stay still after it makes contact with the last object ball. But I definitely agree.
Oh, no, don't do
no,
that.
Do the 15.
Take the opportunity to break them apart.
We've been enjoying everything else here.
All right.
Again, I'm
well,
not
she
sure
can
about
still,
the timeout.
She can still do something here.
I'm assuming 13 bottom. Yeah, 13 bottom right-hand corner. She may get a nice nudge here towards that top side pocket from the 15 in the process, though.
Yeah, or even the side, yeah.
Yeah.
I almost feel like had she tried to play the 15 in the side instead and focused the force there, it might have gone.
Very good point. I like that.
We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Both teams feeling it.
Melissa's saying, go Christine. There we go. Show the love to these ladies. They definitely deserve it. They're working hard. They understand the pressures on them for having to win. But again, luckily no additional added pressure here for them. If you're just tuning in, both ladies, does not matter who wins. It's just a matter of a win here. So no need to worry about anything else going on. Here we go. This is the potential here. She can either hit this softly, which that felt's going to help anyways, and guide it towards that pocket, or she can hit it and let it go, let the cue ball go between the rails here.
Got it. Wow.
Miss Annie is a skill level 4. Miss Christine is a skill level 3.
So this 8-ball wins the match and wins it for Queens of Sin. They will advance.
Oh, so close,
but I like the leave. Yeah. Nothing like that perpendicular line to that short rail.
Yes.
Yep.
I especially like the fact that she hit it with such nice pace that brought the 8-ball back out a little bit. Normally I'm a fan of kind of leaving it near the pocket, but in this case I think it worked out extremely well because the 8 is, again, in that what I like to call kind of the center zone here. If you take a look and you just pretty much look at the diamond, one diamond left and right of the side pockets, if you're anywhere within that zone, that's pretty much center table here, and works out really, really well for you to have options.
I thought she was going to get it, and I was, wow.
Yeah, that was about to be an instant replay bank right there. That 100% would have earned that.
I haven't done a whole lot of replays today.
I've done a couple off and on here, but unfortunately, I have not as much on the ladies' match. I hate to say it, but I was just trying to take pure advantage of Pascal being over here and have such good conversations. I apologize, Chad. I definitely missed out on that.
What?
I was saying how much I took advantage of Pascal being here, that I wasn't even paying attention to do the instant replays on some of the good shots that the ladies have had. I mean, to apologize about it because
you were deep in conversation and enjoying it, huh?
It was great. It was awesome.
Wow.
And just a lot of good information from him. And then, again, it was nice to see and to be able to take advantage of. It's funny, whenever we were on the morning stream, I was showing Kevin and Kim what you did and worked on with the graphics of the stream, showing how the left-hand side is technically in French here. It's the CPA Invitation Montreal. And the right-hand side is in English here, with it being the CPA Montreal Invitational. And how you had the different lanes.
Wow, what a shot. Give the replay to that one.
Yeah, that one definitely
That
earns
one
it.
gets the replay.
That one
After
earns
all
it.
that discussion, we better
Let's go.
we better hit the button there. What
Well
a shot.
earned.
Congratulations, Ani and Queens of Sin. We will see you in the next round. And all our viewers, guys, don't go anywhere because we are rolling right on into the next one. I am letting the war room know right now that we are ready for them.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Bear with us, but don't turn off the stream. Hang out with us for just a second. We'll get everything adjusted up.
And like we said, if you want to take a look at the bracket, our next match is going to be an 8-ball match. It is a loser side match against Marks, Sharks, and Sticks and Stones. Hang with us. We're not going to be here commentating through the interim, but we'll be back at it streaming within about 10 minutes or so. I'm going to pan out and give you guys a nice shot of the room so that you can check out what's going on and see the amazing setup that we have here at the Sheraton in beautiful downtown Montreal. So this is just one piece of the ballroom, guys. This is just one piece. It is a beautiful setup here. My angle's going to get a little crooked. If you were with us yesterday, we talked about it. It's okay. Just tilt your head and you can get the whole picture. But it's a great big ballroom. We got 40 tables in this room. I don't know why I can't remember this. We got 42 tables in this room? Something like that. Yeah.
40.
40, something like that. But so it's a beautiful facility. So it's really been great for this tournament.
Forgive me, I'm a liar. There's 16 in each section. There's 3 stations, 48. Sorry. Math is hard. Was 6 stones.
Stick around, hang out with us, wait for this 8-ball match. These guys are on cue waiting to take over this space and get this 8-ball match started. So don't go anywhere. We're going to have it for you in just a minute.
All right, guys. Guys, I don't know if y'all are still here for JJ's Tavern here on behalf of Julia, but she just told me I went over there to congratulate the ladies and tell them just how well they really put on a great show here for the stream and stuff, and how well they did overall. And she was telling me that JJ's Tavern had her and the stream up on the big screen. That just means the world to me from the bottom of my heart. This is Tim Jones, voice Jacksonville Pool. Thank you guys so much for sharing the love and support here. We're still getting things ready for the next matchup. Bear with us, guys, for just a moment, but I appreciate you so much, guys. Thank you. Noah, what's going on? Thank you so much for the update here. I got a perfect. May I take a photo? I didn't take a photo of the scoreboard.
Hi, guys. We're just about back. Oh, I love that you put that in the chat. Thank you so much for doing that, Noah. Harriet versus Catherine. They are both skill level 3s. So I'm going to get our race updated. Down not. All right. We've got Robert Yearwood, right?
Yeah.
Robert Yearwood here with us, who is the league operator for Mohawk Valley APA.
Yes, yes.
Here supporting Mark Sharks, is that right?
Sticks and stones.
Oh, I thought
it's
I
all
had
good. It was a 50-50 chance.
Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? Updating race.
So Noah from Team Sticks and Stones is the one that's in chat there for us, helping us update.
I love it. Let's see, we got, who's who? Harriet or Catherine off for Mark Sharks?
So Harriet is about to break.
And is Harriet?
Harriet is Sticks and Stones.
There we
Yes.
go.
So
Okay, so we got
Gateway.
Catherine. And?
Catherine with a C, sorry.
Oh.
I was trying to get to it real fast here. Catherine with a C, she's a skill level 3. And Miss Harriet is a 3 as well, so an even 2-2 race.
Okay.
And I'm thinking we got some two big dogs on the second table there because we got our 7 Gene Bailey playing up there, Gene Bailey Jr. I don't know his opponent.
Noah, if you're still in there, brother, can you confirm? I know y'all were trying to tell me, man, when I was taking a photo. I do apologize. I warned you guys. I'll get lost in the sauce a little bit here of what's going on all around me. And again, we'll do our best to try to keep up with both matches going on as best we can here.
Team score, 8-ball. We should be able to.
Yeah.
No problem. We got you back.
Well, guys, this is Tim Jones, the voice of Jacksonville Pool here. Again, back live with you for the Montreal Invitational, where we just got done seeing the wonderful ladies division here finish up, and I was so happy and proud of them. I literally went and talked to the team members afterwards, and a couple of them were like Miss Julia. She was like, I shot so poorly and stuff. I said, look, and I was like, I didn't get to see a lot of your shooting versus Roxanne. We came into her matchup a little late. But I told her, I was like, look, I was like, your opponent was on fire. I was like, but on table 1 with your other teammates, we had skill level 4-3s having a defensive battle. I'm talking about multiple innings, multiple defensive shots by both, multiple ref calls because of how close the balls were, and they didn't want to really break them apart. And they knew that was the way to play that situation. It was phenomenal to see. I told Chad as well and gave him compliments. If I had to guess right off the bat, I probably would have said they were skill level 5s. Guaranteed, without a doubt in my mind, that I would have done so. I would not have said that was a 3 and a 4 against each other in any way, shape, or form. So it was awesome to see. But now we're back to the 8-ball side of it here. And Mr. Robert, I'm very proud and happy to have you a part of the stream here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your division, where y'all located of, and some information about it.
All right. So the Mohawk Valley is pretty much in between Syracuse, New York, and Albany, New York are the two bigger cities around it. Utica is so the Mohawk Valley area actually is only a portion of the area that I own, but we cover quite a bit from 90 on down and across to 90 and across to Albany.
There we go.
So
excellent.
It's a large area.
I like that.
Very large.
I like that. Roughly around about how many teams do you have? What sort of divisions do you have? What do you got going on in that area?
Okay, so we are at 134 teams,
Woo!
all 8 and 9 ball.
Wow.
We have we have double jeopardy leagues, and we have 8 ball and 9 ball leagues. We're looking at getting a Masters League and a doubles league going out of one of our new pool halls in Rome called Copper City Billiards. So if you guys are in the area,
Shout out.
or around there at all, check out Copper City Billiards. We also have Utica Billiards, which is a very, very nice location. We've been playing out of there for many, many years, and Utica Billiards and Copper City also, hold other events. So
there
if
we go.
anyone's
Awesome.
around, definitely take a peek and check out their social medias.
Yeah,
Robert,
show 'em
this
the
is the
love.
first that you and I have met, I think, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So
League operators making friends.
I've enjoyed getting to get to know the league operators in this region on this trip. It's been fun.
Yeah.
That's one of the fun things about this job and getting to do some of these things and go to these tournaments is the relationships that we get to build. And
Yes. Yes.
You-
It is phenomenal, and you hear about the things that other people are doing in their areas and their divisions, and it opens up just so much more for your league area.
That is literally what Pascal was saying on stream as well. He's talking about the network between the league operators and how much it just helps to continue to grow. And it's amazing. It's this huge whole ecosystem of leagues and stuff, and how everything is just continuing to grow and continue to expand and just new avenues here. I told Pascal I love the fact that this has all 4 ways here of the normal ways of getting to Vegas here. There's doubles and stuff as well, but in terms of the main leagues of 8 ball, 9 ball, Masters and Ladies is fantastic, and the fact that he even put that on his plate of we're going to have this is really cool. So I love the fact you're even talking about on your plate now with how many teams you already have of working towards getting Masters, and you said even doubles too as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I might be biased about doubles a little bit here. I'm a huge fan. Love some 9 ball doubles. It's a lot of fun.
so Sticks and Stones against Mark's Sharks. I know that we had at least, I think, 1 or 2 people in here from earlier that knew at least one of the teams that was going to be playing. And it's been fun to see the support in the stream coming from different areas. And
Mark
we've
Sharks
enjoyed
is
it.
out of where? Where are they out of?
Gord's area, Gord
Yeah.
and Cheryl
Okay.
Ontario.
Yes.
I don't quite know exactly where in Ontario. Please help us out, guys. We don't have Gord or Cheryl in here to tell us all about them. So tell us about this team, Mark's Sharks. Where do you guys play out of?
I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's Guelph, Ontario, Guelph. Guelph.
Better you than me.
It's
I think-
G-Town, Ontario is where it is.
golf.
Oh my gosh. She's probably 100% right about that.
I think.
Guys,
I don't know.
You know how the P and H make a F sound, in the word phone. Kelly might have just schooled me right there. What's that degree you got there, Kelly?
Ugh,
Oh my gosh.
the foof one.
Oh, I'm not gonna live that one down now. That's phenomenal.
Oh. Gotta have fun while you're on stream. If you're not having fun, then it's not fun, right?
Yes, you do.
Oh. So
Life is too short.
we are
Life is, for sure.
watching whatever you call the round before the quarterfinals of 8 ball here.
Daily
So-
Dishes just dished it to us there via the YouTube side. It says Mark Sharks are my hometown of Ralph, is how
Sounds
it's
like
pronounced.
Galf. I'm going with that. I'm not going to say
Sounds
anything
like
else
Yeah.
until
sounds like
someone
Ralph.
tells me yes or no.
Galf. I like
so we're
that.
both wrong.
I'm okay with that. I'm A-okay. That's a fun way of pronouncing Guelph, Ontario. I like that. Which is fun. This is I won't even lie. This has been some of my favorite matches. Whenever we got a APA versus a CPA team, it's kind of the fun of this whole event. Is where you get to be like, yeah, like which North American team will reign supreme.
Yeah, there's a team here from South Carolina.
Yeah,
And we got
Yes.
we got some areas here.
South Carolina's the one that
Florida,
took my team out. They played extremely well. It was a fun matchup against them.
Guelph. Okay. I'm going to get this, guys. By the end of this stream, I'm going to be like a local. Maybe not. Maybe not. I might be going a little too far.
Pronounced like Guelph.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't quite recall how many there were last year. I think they expanded the field, but there are 24 ladies and 24 masters here this year. Yay! I said it. Guelph. I got it.
That's a fun. I mean, that's a fun name. That is literally a
He's
fun
like,
name.
I got nothing else except that's a
Well,
lot
no,
of
I mean
fun.
it is. It's like I'll let you guess where I live. Like, good luck to you, buddy. I love
I'll
it.
tell you where I live, and I still can't say it.
Yeah.
Me talking about that. Yeah.
Be a good trivia
Well,
question. Can
it
you
would be.
spell it?
It would be a good trivia question. That is hilarious.
So it's like elf with GW at the front. Okay. Well.
So what else you got coming up for you and your division coming up later this year here? What I'm assuming it's kind of a tournament season for y'all as well here. Probably World Qualifiers coming up soon.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
else you got going on?
We'll have World Qualifiers coming up. We'll be having our appreciation tournament where we
Ooh.
appreciate the players and we give away all sorts of stuff. And
I
we
love
have
that.
we do a captain's brunch where I cook the food and
Wow.
I invite all the captains to talk about all the things that we're going to be changing and
You
updating. And oh yes, yeah, I can get down in the kitchen now, girl.
I want
that fried chicken was banging last year.
your league.
Hold on. This man just said up in New York they got some fried chicken that's banging up there. I may have to just come by and visit just to test that theory out. I might just have to be a very non-biased taste tester.
Yeah, I am.
All I got to do is be a captain to get some fried chicken. Homemade
Right.
fried chicken.
be like, do I get more chicken if I have more divisions with more teams? Like, it's like if I play on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and they're all three of my teams, am I good?
Multiple captainships, you get extra chicken.
You guys, y'all visit. We just had to do a fist bump on that one. We just had to do a fist bump for sure.
Yeah, we're also looking at implementing a tournament that haven't said anything about, but being that we're live, let's throw it out there.
Ooh, a little
Looking at
announcement?
Doing an 8-ball and 9-ball cash event for our teams every year, once a year, and then there'll be a trophy that you'll hold on for a year, and then you'll have to defend that trophy the following year. Just something fun to keep it around our area, and just it be a local
I love
Mohawk
a
Valley
good,
only event.
A good defendable trophy.
Yes.
That's always fun.
Yeah, that is definitely a blast, especially whenever you get your different pool halls involved with it as well here, and you hear that little smack talk. You're like, yeah, well, my team won it. We're from such and such pool hall, and you're like, okay, I see how it is. Well, my pool hall is better, and I'm fixing to show you why. And you just go ahead and pass it on over because that's what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
I love it. Chocolate Thunder, I love your name in Facebook, by the way. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
she's one of my division reps. She does a phenomenal job.
Oh, she gets the chicken, or is it the captain? Was it captains or division reps?
Well,
Which
she
one?
helped me cook the chicken last year.
Oh,
Oh.
She was in the kitchen slaving with me. We were in there getting it down.
I like this.
Her daughter even came in and helped out. It was nice.
Oh.
Hey, now that's I love APA family. I love it. That's so much fun.
Yeah, it was good. I think we'll have a great turnout, have some good food, and talk about events coming up and take some advice, maybe get some feedback about something else that we can implement that players want.
Awesome.
Now,
Hey guys, I like the fact that we have so much representation in the chat from both league areas, it looks
Yes.
like. So do us a favor. Let's make sure your league areas know that your friends and family are on here, and please hit the share button for us. Text them, let them know. Tag the players here. If you know them, tag them. That helps their friends and family find the stream and tune in and support them. And it's way more fun for them later to see that their friends and family were on here cheering them on too. So I know they would love that if you hit the share button.
Yes.
there we go. Now, please forgive me. I believe this is Miss Harriet that's on the table here getting a timeout, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Harriet is getting a timeout from Madeline,
There we go.
who is a skill level 5.
Oh, excellent. I love when I see skill level 5s given timeouts, especially in 8-ball format here. Fives.
Multitasking,
Yeah.
giving a timeout, keeping score. She's got it all. She's got it all going down right there.
It's really good.
I wonder if she's telling her the defense here.
I almost feel like she
I don't
told her
know.
to
I
make
couldn't
no.
quite tell.
If she did, it was a little too hard.
Keep rolling. So It's an okay leave.
I wish I had paid more attention to what the message was in the
Well,
the timeout so that I could have understood.
I saw where she was pointing at and stuff. I just wasn't 100% sure. I almost felt like, you know, maybe she was telling her to play defensive maybe on the 2-ball based on like where she kept pointing her the pencil and stuff. But at the same time, I don't know.
I wonder if she wanted the cue ball there in that line to stay behind her too. But
That would have been good, that's for sure.
No matter what, that is over.
There we
Good
go.
shot.
Catherine picking up a point.
On the hill already.
On the hill. Oh, so
Team
then
point.
we need to go ahead and update a team score as well. Hill point and 8-ball in the APA format means 1 point earned for the team. So you will see that reflected there for Mark Sharks.
Guaranteed.
We will check in here in just a little bit and see what the score is on the other table as well and try and keep that team score up to date. Or if you are here keeping score listening, please feel free to throw it in the chat and we'll get that updated.
Looks like we lost Noah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was about to give him a shout out.
Noah,
I
you're
peeked
slacking, man.
I peeked over the computer because I literally was about to be like, and Noah's got our back. And then I was like, Noah is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, Noah done took off.
Little
So
did you
now-
know, we put you to work.
Now that Noah has left here, what do you want to say about Noah? Any funny story? Any funny stories to give us here?
No, I don't have any funny stories about Noah. Noah's a good dude.
No, you skirted that one.
Noah has picked up his game tremendously.
Oh, do tell.
This is a family team, the Sticks and Stones team. You know, you got Gene Bailey on the opposite table. He's the father of Gene the third, and Maddie is Gene's girlfriend.
Oh.
And Noah is Tiffany's boyfriend, who is Gene's daughter. So it's a big family affair, and I love that, you know. But what I was saying before is Noah, when he came in the league, he started off as a brand new player, I believe he's only 2 years in, and he is now a 6'7". Yeah.
Let's go, Noah.
Yeah.
Well
So
earned.
Shout out to that. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
they put the time in. They have 2 diamond tables at home that they play on quite a bit. So they get a lot of practice, and it shows. They put it out on the table, and they shoot very well.
Sounds a lot like our Webbers from back home.
Oh, almost had the breakout there.
Yeah, we got a couple of team members within our league as well that that's the same concept. One of them's the Webbers, and they even have their own little, for their family, they have a like a little Christmas tournament that they do inside their house. Stuff.
Oh,
and
nice.
always post like photos every year and like who won what and stuff, and it's just such a huge family environment. Mom, dad, and both sons play. And it's so much fun to watch them. So I love getting to know that. Literally, I mean, we're having verbatim the same thing within your league. And we were talking with Pascal earlier about how these events become a family reunion, in which both of your teams have taken it verbatim here to where the family is in the team together. I love seeing that. It's huge.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice.
Well, the nice thing is with both these ladies being 3, one rack makes a world of difference here. So Harriet can actually get, in my opinion, a bonus here. I kind of like Harriet's position here because the way I like to think of it is the fact that if she gets this rack, not only did she secure the point, but she also kept Mark Sharks from being able to get an additional point. Right now it is on the table. Mark Sharks could pick up a 3-0 possibility. Nothing guaranteed, just on the table there. And so I like looking at that where it's like, yeah, your rack just got extra value in this rack with what you're going after. It's really awesome. Sometimes it's tough playing from behind, but sometimes it also sparks that little ignition in you, and you're like, all right, I see you. I see you, Miss Catherine. Don't you worry. I'm going to give you a run for your money here, and let's see what can happen.
Yeah, Catherine's moving around the table pretty good here. She's on could be a 4-ball run. She's got a couple balls in there that might be a little difficult after position here, but.
What do you think about the 4? What is she going to do with that? Because it looks like the 4, 13, 8 clustered there in the center.
I think really all she can do here is stop on this shot and play a defense off that ball, get it out of there, and just leave her cue ball in there.
Yeah, she might have been trying to do a little too
Yeah,
much.
That happens. That usually happens. Try to do too much and put yourself in the worst position.
Absolutely.
I apologize if it's been asked, Robert. Do you play in your league?
I do.
You do?
There we
What skill
go.
level are you?
I am a 6'7".
Okay.
Ooh, all
All
right.
right.
Chat, what y'all don't understand here, by the way, is he was speaking a very special language. He wants the smoke from the voice of Jacksonville Pool. I'm just kidding. I'm playing. I'm just joking, though. I like that, though. I always love whenever we hear that league operators play. It's I was talking about it, bragging about y'all earlier. Getting to be on Mike Kelly's Tuesday team when they were forming a new team was a treat. So I'm sure your division feels the same way of getting to being there when you start up a new team and get your stuff rolling and going in place. It's a lot of fun. There's something about having your league operator be able to watch you play, and even if you're giving critical advice, that may be hard to hear from time to time. There's still something special about getting your league operator to watch you play your game.
I thought she had that.
Yeah, it looked good.
Hey, Noah's back to the table here. We'll stop. We'll stop talking about him now.
Stop talking trash about him. Yeah, but it was one of the hardest things becoming a league operator is not being able to play pool anymore. I played for 11 years, and
Wow.
That was the one thing that the league operators gave me advice about. They said the first 2 years are going to be very difficult, not being able to play in these events anymore and not being able to, help out in tournaments and things of that nature as a player and as a captain.
Yeah.
And so that has definitely been tough because when I come to these events, I'm just itching. I bring my pool sticks this weekend for what? I just bring them. I was like, you never know. They might want to do a league operator, beat the league operator event, something. If I don't have my sticks, I can't play.
You know what? That would be a great recommendation for Pascal, by the way.
Have a table.
Maybe a table open when obviously y'all got a lot of work to do, so I'm not saying that it's something that can be like we're going to run it for 12 hours today. No, I don't think that's possible, but I think that would be kind of a fun thing to have.
Yeah, it's nice that they do it at the Northeast Challenge. They have a table for I beat the league operator. You can earn a patch. It is nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Gives you something to do when you're not playing. Oh, nice shot.
What a
great
back
shot.
Bang. Wow.
I think I'd give away a lot of patches, though.
Kelly, you'd be smoking some people. Don't even lie.
Oh, yeah.
Don't even lie.
What's your skill level?
5.
Oh.
I'm a 5 on paper every day.
You're not giving any patches away. You know what you do? You say, hey.
I'm a 3 in Nexus a lot.
If you're
I'm just kidding.
I love that. That was a good one, Kelly.
I mean, my shot scores are.
Oh, Chocolate Thunder asked an interesting question. Are the Canadian I Beat the League operator patches different than ours?
Oh,
I do not know that question.
I'm pretty sure all of the patches are the same. They just swap out the APA logo for the CPA logo on the patches. But otherwise, it's brand consistent across the board.
I can't say I've ever seen a CPA patch to know.
Apparently, they've got them in the house now, higher level tournament patches for this tournament. So if you are here and you get 9 on the snap, 9 ball break and run, 8 ball break and run, 8 on the break. I don't know if they have reckless or not. I don't know. But go find one of those awesome higher level tournament patches. And if you're in the States, you best go do that because that is really cool.
Yeah. You can show off a patch that no one else has.
Yeah, what a treat.
Yeah, well, one of my absolute favorite things is we were talking about before is whenever we have the HLT, the high level tournaments, and the different colors that the patches are for the representation of the hard work and accomplishment it is to get these things in these tournaments. It's so awesome. It's such a treat.
Yes. People don't realize when you come to these events, you're playing the best players and from the other areas, so getting these patches is a great accomplishment.
Yes, it is for sure.
And that was a great shot. Looks like she...
I feel like we lost some lighting over here somehow.
Yeah, it somehow got a little darker, didn't it? That was weird.
That was a good defense. That forces Harriet to have to play a shot that could leave her opponent the match if she doesn't make it. So she's gotta work through this here and figure out what the best option is for her to win this game here.
Every ounce of my body says, like, let's hit the floor pedal right here and go for that 13, that right-hand side pocket, get it off the 8, and go with the run from there. But I'm feeling like I'm going to have some issues getting to that 11 and having a good option for it. So I'm not 100% sure where the run is here.
Well, I feel like
if
she plays that 13, the cue ball goes down table and she can run whatever this is all the way up.
Yeah, I think it's – okay, I see. So get the 11 ball. So get back above the 11 ball from the 13.
Yes.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about now. Okay, yeah.
But the downfall with that is leave the cue ball down table. If you miss that 13 ball, you leave the 2 ball is wide open.
It's open, yeah.
So it looks like they're trying to, she's trying to give her a defense to go to draw this ball so that the cue ball stays behind the 8 possibly.
I think if you're going to play the defense, then don't complicate it. Just hit
Yep.
into this 10 ball right here, right by it, and keep the cue ball on the short rail they're standing by, and job's done. You know, I think if you try to complicate it too much, you're going to free it up.
Yeah.
The only other thing you could do here as well, defensive-wise, if you want to, I'm assuming the 11's off the rail maybe a little bit. You could actually just gently roll the cue ball into 11 and let the 11 drift closer to the corner pocket, just kind of setting yourself up better. You know you're going to give away the 4, though, in the process is the only downfall of that, or at least give your opponent the option for the 4 to be done with.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think I would want to give them. There's too many ways to prevent them from having the shot. And
She might have got
Did she
lucky
get
there.
it? Did she get it? I don't think she got it.
I think that 4 is open for play now. Yep.
That's the risk when you try and like hide in a small window, right? Anytime you can give yourself a bigger window of success, I'm in favor of doing that.
Yes.
Especially when you're talking about players who are not a skill level 6 and 7.
Yeah. Oh. And I was going to say her leave on the 8 ball is going to be tough after that shot, and unfortunately she missed it.
I think I like going ahead and going after the actually not that bad. I was about to say you go after that 10 in the right or the bottom side pocket from here, but I just feel like now that 4 is going to be open no matter what that she goes after here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
I didn't see a way for her not to hide that 4 or hide the cue ball with the 4 really.
And now Catherine has natural leave for the 8 ball.
She does. Let it come on around if she wants to. She can also just baby this in and go for the 8.
She didn't hit it hard enough.
Oh.
50-yard line.
Oh, no.
A little more, a little less.
And now that 13 is sitting right smack dab in the middle of that angle.
The bait's
Yikes.
gone.
She can go all the way down. I'll put it in the side.
I think there's a cut there in the side, possibly.
Cut in the side. There's also the crazy bank of actually banking close to the side and sending it up table to the top right-hand corner pocket as well.
Yeah.
Look at you getting fancy. I think she's calling for help. Okay, somebody. Where you at?
I think the only issue is with the side here, I would want to put a little bit of outside on it and let the 8 kind of drift down towards that pocket a little bit.
You know, it's always iffy when you ask your lower skill level players to put English on the ball.
Yes, yeah, they're both 3s.
Yeah, it's very you know when I coach, I always try and figure out what they're comfortable with.
Yep.
And I try and give them something that they're happy with. If I feel that they have any doubt, I always switch it up and give them something that they're confident with, because then they have a way better chance of making that ball.
Well, there's always something to be said, too, whenever your player's talking to you, and they're like, I'm afraid of that scratch, and you're like, the only way you're going to scratch, the moment you have to say those words, the only way you're going to, you know, they got to either have full faith in what you have to say, or they just got to stay away from that shot, because you better believe the moment that you say the only way you're going to scratch is by adding any bottom. And guess what they're going to end up accidentally doing? It's like trying to tell like a kid, be like, don't drop that. They drop it, and you're like, I just told you not to drop it. Like what? Like what? How did 2 seconds pass and you literally dropped it right after I told you not to drop it? Well, it's just the way our brains work. Like,
yeah, you just put it right in the brain.
Yep. If you made it a thing, you made it even worse technically, in my opinion.
For sure.
So yeah, I like what you're saying there, Robert. I really do. I like the thought process. You gotta coach based on their skill level.
That's so important. It's disappointing when I see a higher player step up and they're like, okay, you're going to hit it this way with right spin, and it's going to go 3 rails.
I knew she was going to do 3 rails. I saw it coming.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. She is not wrong. It does happen.
No. And that just, it's also discouraging for a player, too, when they're told to do that and it's not executed properly, not surprisingly at all, and it doesn't work. And they're like, well, now I don't trust you as a coach. I missed the shot. I lost the game. Like, so if you want to be a good coach and you want your players to listen to you, then give them things that they can do.
Yeah,
make
it
that
simple.
Reputation. Yep. We it's funny that we're even going through this conversation. It's almost like y'all were there at breakfast with us. I was out with Jose Santiago. This man plays literally every night of the week that there's possible for pool in our league. And he's an amazing coach and stuff.
Nice shot.
He's one of the coaches. There's really two of them that primary for me.
Roll
but
up
he's
on
one of the
this.
coaches that if I can force them to have to use a timeout earlier, I feel like I accomplished something, because then I'm like, all right, now I can get crazy again and leave a tough shot for their player, and that player's not going to have that timeout again.
Oh.
But he was talking about the same thing about how he coaches.
Wow.
About how he literally always takes their skill level into account. He takes what he's seen them be able to do into account. I even heard a coach before, and I use this. I take how they did their lag as for how I tell them how to hit the ball.
Speed, yeah.
I know what lag means for me, but if I take in the moment that they just did that shot a moment ago, and they know for their lag they went up table, back down table, and they were back up halfway up that table, and they know how that worked. Now if I say, hey, I want you to hit this lag speed just like you just lagged, now they have a point of reference.
Yeah, it helps with their speed control. Yes, it does. Because you can tell someone medium or hard or, soft. They're soft. It may not be your soft.
Yeah, what does that translate? Are we talking pillows now? Like is this Tempur-Pedic? What's going on?
Yeah, and ooh, nice try.
Oh, I wish she would have landed that. I think she would have been set up so good.
And I think you become a better coach the longer you have your players on your team, the better you, like you say, the better you get to know them. You get to know their strokes, what they're good at. It makes you a better coach knowing that this person shoots a lot of bottom. They like to draw. If they have no draw, you can't tell them to draw the ball because they can't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Not everybody's Bob Ross, are they?
No.
Robert, welcome
Good
to the
shot,
stream, by the way. That was a good out right there.
Yeah. Mark Sharks go up 3-0. Don't know what's going on the other table over there. But I did see Gene rack a few times, so.
There we go. Well, we're definitely going to see if we can get a update here, and we're going to see who they're putting up for the second match here. If y'all will give me just a second, I'll step off the mic, find out that information for us. I'll be right back.
Sure thing. Sorry, I'm trying to do some sharing here. Make sure that these league areas that are participating in this match are tagged. I've got yours. I can't find the other one. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. There they are.
So now how long have you been a league operator?
6 years.
Nice. How do you like it?
Oh, we love it. My husband and I are partners in it, and it has been a very good choice for us.
Nice, nice.
We've enjoyed it, so.
Now, I always wondered in Jacksonville, do you guys have any locations that have pool tables outside?
No, well,
like under like a gazebo or something like that, maybe?
There's a couple of bars with not very great quality tables that are outside, but none that we play league on.
Yeah, I could definitely see that being an issue.
Oh, I'm sharing and doing things over here. I'm not paying attention. While we are waiting to find out what's going on table 1 and get a score update there, we also have table 2 here. So remember, this is a 2-table format. So this is the match that was going on behind the former match between Catherine and Harriet. And this is also part of the Mark Sharks and Sticks and Stones team match. So we'll try and get a score update that reflects their progress so far as well.
Yeah, these matches here in Montreal are played on 2 tables. So it's a shorter time frame for your match to take, and you got to be strategic. You want to make sure you have the right players up that can possibly help and get your score going, because it could make a big difference.
Looks like I'm not sure. I'm not going to try and decipher Tim's messages here. 3-0 in favor of Mark on table 2. I don't know if Mark is shooting and he's up 3-0, or if the match is.
I think he's talking about Mark's Sharks.
Right, but they're still shooting.
I wonder if this is Mark.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to try and figure that one out just yet.
So he might be saying Mark is up 3-0 in a race to 5.
Right, and so it's not an update on the score just yet.
Okay, Kristen is up for Marks, and
3-0. Okay, yes. So that is Mark shooting, and he was up 3-0. And it looks like Kristen is up for Mark's Sharks, and that must be on table 1, I'm assuming.
Yes. Let's see who the
Okay.
Sticks and Stones is going to match up against her. You got Jean Bailey from Sticks and Stones shooting currently.
I do not have a copy of the score sheet, so I'm not sure Kristen's skill level yet, or if I'm spelling her name properly. So I apologize for that, guys. Oh, you know what? They have him on here. I forgot about that. They've got the whole team loaded in.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Kristen. I am not spelling her name properly.
Kristen McDermott.
Kristen. There we go.
And
Okay, we got Kristen on there now, and we are waiting to see who Kristen will play.
Yeah, see what's going on with Sticks and Stones there. It's a continuous tournament, guys. We got to keep this rolling.
Amen to that. That is like top of the list of things that league operators preach, is like, come on, guys, what are we doing?
But things have been moving along really well.
Oh, yeah, they have.
With the event.
Yeah, everything has been running on time, and I've been really impressed by how well they have been managing the schedule.
And I think it was a really nice touch that they added the tables downstairs for the minis that separate. Last year, everything was in this same room, and we had to share the room with the minis and the main tournament. It made things get a little crazy, and we had a lot of minis have to be split at 3 a.m. because we had to be out of this room at 3 a.m. And this year we've been able to get out before 2, and it's been great.
That's awesome. And the only bit of criticism I heard about the event last year was related to the not having tables available for practice or things like that, and they absolutely addressed those concerns and then some.
Yes.
And the layout and the availability of tables at this event has just been wonderful.
Yeah, and having the escalator right outside the door is great because you can get up and down from the 3rd floor and the 4th floor without having to hop on the elevator. So it looks like Abby is up.
Abigail is up. Tim has written things here that I'm not 100% certain. So let's jump over to this match.
Looks like Kristen won the lag.
Okay, the only thing I don't know to be able to fill in is Kristen's skill level. Actually, I know Abigail is a skill level 4, but I don't know Kristen's skill level, guys, so I don't know what the race is just yet. I don't have a copy of this score sheet. Can you check with them over there? Thank you. So, Kristen and Abigail, and Kristen is a 3. Perfect. So we will get that up to date. So Kristen is a 3, Abigail is a 4, right? Did I remember that right? And so that means
2-3 race.
Yes. So Abigail needs 3, Kristen needs 2. Okay, we're up to date, and we're off. When we last checked in on that second table in the background there, Mark was up 3-0 in a race to 5. So once either of those players wins or scores a point on the hill, we'll make sure the team points get updated.
Yeah, it looks like Mark is probably going to have to bank that 8-ball.
Oh, you're watching the back match.
Oh, let me get back to the right one here.
It's just that's all right. If we got a good shot back there, I mean, this match is just getting going. We can come watch some good stuff back here for a moment.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how he's going to have to position himself to bank that 8-ball. I'm just trying to figure out where he's going to put it. He's going to put it in the side, or he's going to put it in the corner. Oh, it looks like he's lining up to put it in the corner.
Where would you go?
I would try and so he left himself too straight on that on the ball down table. I would have given myself more angle, and I would have tried to play that 8-ball in the side pocket. I would have come back down table with the cue ball.
Yeah.
I think now he's going to put himself back on the same. Oh, yeah.
I don't dislike this though.
No, I don't dislike it either.
Yeah.
It's really where you're comfortable as a player.
And actually, the angle we get, if you pay attention to the back table right there, you can see that the angle is fairly straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go back over here so we can watch it well. But there's a question here in the YouTube chat about the pocket size. I don't. Do you remember? Is it 4 3/4? Is that the APA League Cut diamonds?
Yes. If are these the APA League Cut diamonds?
I don't know. These are 7-foot diamond. I don't know if these are the APA.
To be honest, I never checked, but they look a little tighter. I'm thinking that these are not the APA cut tables, but I could be wrong. I never checked.
No way.
Oh, nice try.
Wow. What a try.
Well, I mean, that wasn't a bad shot. He's leaving Gene a tough bank here. I think Gene is going to go bottom right corner with that. But let's see. Or maybe he likes to cut it and runs it down the table. No, he did go for that. Good shot.
Oh, wow. What a shot. Beautiful.
Yeah, mark your pocket. We're in a tournament, high-level tournament.
Yeah, you don't mess around with that in a tournament. Always make sure you mark your pocket.
All right.
All right. Well,
Gene's on the board.
Glad you pulled us over to a good out over there. Or an interesting out.
Yes.
Rather. I don't know. I'll adjust my
Let's see what
adjectives
Abby's got
here.
going on over here. Oh,
We're still in the first rack of this match here. Take a look at.
looks like she left
her
herself a bank
options.
as well.
She's circling, trying to find the right angle for it.
How do I want to do this?
So this is Abby she goes by?
Yes.
Do you know how she spells it? A-B-B-Y?
I don't. I would say A-B-B-Y or A-B-B-I-E, whichever one is.
A-B-B-Y I think is the more common, but I'm not sure. I don't know.
She's nice. I don't think she'll get mad at either one of us if we spelled it wrong.
I appreciate that. Got it. Thanks for chiming in. Try to give people the right name when we can, if that's what they would prefer to be called.
Yeah, we had a good one earlier with the. I'm not even going to try.
No?
The Guelph.
Oh, Guelph.
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 I should have stuck with not trying.
You almost had it. Here I am talking like, well, duh, this is how it goes.
So
I've
you're a
done this
pro
all
now. You got
along.
it. I'm from there. She said, I got it.
Oh, I love this. We've got family in the chat.
Yeah,
Cheer them on, guys. Cheer them on. They'll go back and see it. There's also teammates sitting around that are listening to the commentary or tuned in right now, and I'm sure they'll pass on the word. But it's certainly fun for the players to see that their family got to see their hobby, because so much of us spend so much time doing this. And Tim and I talk about this a lot. Like our family members that don't play pool, they never get to see us play.
Yeah,
like
they don't.
They have no idea. Are we any good, or is this just like, what is Pool League? What does it look like? And so this is kind of a cool way to get to share it with them.
Yes, it is. And it's so funny when you're trying to explain to someone who has never played pool
what
game.
A match
yes,
is. Like
yeah. Nice. All right, let's see what Abby's gonna do here. Look like she's gonna try and free up her. I believe that's her 6-ball down table.
So I'm following up on the back table there. I saw a looking good mark from Julie. So we just saw. I apologize. I don't know the other player's name. We got Mark, and who's your player back there? Gene. Okay. So Gene got the rack on the last one, right?
Yes.
So was that 3-1 or did we
Three
miss
to
one?
one is what that should be. Yep.
Okay. Welcome back, Tim.
I appreciate it. I had to go see a man about a horse, and I may have gotten stopped at the wonderful control desk.
Oh.
And there
you
may
came back with tickets.
there may or may not be a 50-50 raffle going on.
Oh my goodness.
And they have a deal with you can get 35 tickets for $50 Canadian, and or you can get 3 tickets for $10.
Oh.
So it was quite a deal, and I probably shouldn't have, but.
Now, did you say you had to see a man about a horse?
Yeah, see, I had to go to the restroom.
What?
That's the nice way to say it. I'd see a man about a horse.
Boy, he got you, Robert.
He definitely had me.
Yep,
I'm a city boy. I did not
You're
get
like,
that
where-
reference at
You're
all.
like, where are these horses at?
I was
And
like,
what are their
hold up.
names?
City
We here-
boy
we here
meet
playing
Georgia
pool.
boy.
There we are. I got you. Hey, but I mean, if you can teach me to cook some delicious fried chicken, I want to learn your secret here now. I love me some fried chicken.
Oh yeah, I can yeah.
I'll bring you up some from Publix. How about that? That's
Oh.
where shopping is a pleasure.
Good try.
Okay, we got a little jumbled mess right there around the 8 ball.
Hey guys, we are about to break our viewership high for the weekend, so do us a favor and help us break it. Hit the share button. Tell your friends and family that they're here, they're playing. Tag them, share them, love it. Thanks, we appreciate it.
Yeah. Get it out there, guys.
And definitely appreciate y'all hopping on your
Yeah,
leagues
I'm
right
so
away
excited,
as well.
Robert, that you got some relief
Yes.
from your other duties,
My duties
today.
over there,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, because Robert was supposed to be, what were you doing, floor?
I was a floor manager.
Yeah. And you'll be
Yeah.
like, you're like, I'm hiding in the corner
This
if
is
anybody
great.
needs
Hiding
me.
in the corner. I get to sit down. My feet ain't hurting. We good. This is good.
You want me to go
over
take
here.
over there for a minute?
Nah, I don't even think they need anybody. We good. They good. I think they good over there.
They got it covered.
So Robert,
Who is
what you're
that?
telling
Is
me?
that Dennis over there right now? I
no,
can't tell.
I don't even see a floor manager over there. Oh,
No,
okay.
there's somebody at the desk there.
Yeah, that's
That's
Ray, but
Ray,
he's
yeah.
okay.
he's a player.
Oh, okay.
You're just chilling.
Well, that's because
He's
the
trying to
floor
look
manager
important.
is walking around working
Did a
hard.
good job. So Robert, what I think I heard you say is this is the best live streaming commentary you've ever been a part of and getting to enjoy.
Yes,
that's
it
what you're
is.
saying, see?
Yeah, and I'm gonna get some tips from you guys because this is something that I would like to implement at my world qualifiers and things of that nature.
That'd be
So,
cool.
We're happy to chat about it anytime.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
Also, they make these wonderful things called planes, and I know how to get on one pretty well. I can even get across the border now. I
have
got
to
a
bring-
passport.
Have to bring Tim down to New York and get some fried chicken, and he can help me set up
Yes.
my world qualifier.
He knew exactly what door I was knocking on with that one. Knew exactly what I was knocking on for that one.
All right.
That's funny. That's too good.
Looks like Abby's. Is she gonna go for the combo?
I can't figure out who's who.
He's 3.
He's 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Was I a little too loud?
No, you
Hey.
keep talking the same way. We'll adjust you on our end. You're,
Okay.
Yeah. You don't even fret about it.
We've Ashton talking in the YouTube chat about the family tradition of APA.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. Watching all the adults win trips to Vegas when he was a kid.
Yes.
Now he's playing. Isaiah's in here cheering on Dad.
Hey,
who's
there we go. We
marked.
got Tina too.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Let's go. The Steves have entered the building.
That is great.
Oh, I was like, how do you know who Tina is? But okay.
I
You're-
cheated.
Yeah, you're using like common sense over there and stuff.
Context clues. Context clues. Oh.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I do love about the APA. It allows any skill level to come in. You can bring in your family. You can bring in someone who's never played pool at all, and they can learn to play the game. They can win the game as a player who's never even played the game, and it's phenomenal. It allows families to come in and play this game that we love.
I love when somebody brings a family member to league
Yes.
and they're like, no, I don't play. And then within a couple weeks, it's like, well, I realized that everybody is really nice here and I watched everybody shoot and like, okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
And yes, you can. Anybody can. It's so fun. It's so inviting. It's so welcoming. Every single person, well, I'll give you like a 90% of league players, they want to help new players.
Yes.
They want to help new players learn the game, get connected to APA, learn how to score, have fun. I mean, APA players and CPA players love this organization. They love the game, and all they want is to make everybody else love it just as much.
Yeah, and I try to tell people all the time, it's not just about pool, it's about the socialization that you have at pool. You know, we have, ooh, great shot.
It
Good
was a
lead.
great shot.
Good
Perfect
lead.
setup there.
Perfect.
Nick, by the way, was talking about just saying I'm not sure why it didn't come up on our end, but it happened to on my phone here. Talking about he's definitely going to try to join a league with my wife next session.
That's awesome,
Let's
Nick.
go, Nick.
Congrats.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Nick.
Yes.
Ma and Pa Steves are watching too. That's great.
Oh my gosh!
I love
Seriously.
Ma has no nails left. There's a lot of pool left to play, Ma. You may want to slow down a bit.
Good out by Miss Abby right there. Very well played.
Yeah.
Nicely
And I
done.
know we had some shout outs earlier that we were trying to get information, so I just kind of, blew past them for a minute. But hey, look, I can scroll.
Oh yeah, no.
Ryan wants a shout out to Julie and Jordan and Logan and Victoria. We got Emery and Emily in there too. Those are Jason's kids from Mark's Sharks. Just giving some shout outs there.
Ooh, that's nice.
Weren't you
Yes.
left with some shout outs earlier you were supposed to give?
That's what it was. I
all of
cheat,
those?
Yeah, I was cheating. I was
Okay.
like, you know what? There's an easier way for me to have all this information. Let me just message it in stream real quick. Is what I was doing. I
You
was.
want to get our score updated here for us?
Oh yes. Sorry, Miss Abby getting one right there. 1-0. Do you need me checking on the table too real quick as well, or are we good?
I think we're still 3-1 over there. Pretty sure we've started paying attention. 8-ball is great like that. You
Yes,
can
it
watch
is.
both tables.
Yep. So I wonder if we're fixing to have something that I see happen from time to time where teams will get that initial 3-0 and the second matchup goes through and it flips it again and then it's a 0-3 and both teams are just sitting there at the same both those two matches didn't really have to happen. They just cancel each other out.
And that makes the game fun,
Yes.
especially at a tournament. It allows for.
No, you go ahead. No, you're
on a
good.
break there. Yeah, it allows for just no team to run away with it. It's like watching a Super Bowl. If a team runs away with it, it's not as fun. But if you got two teams going at it, good defense, good offense, just a really good game, coming down the nail biter like grandma's not biting off the nail.
Yeah.
that makes for a really good game. That makes for a
Losing
really
nails.
good match.
Reminds me of like some older cartoon stuff when they're sitting biting off nails, see all the nail files just flying all over the place. You're like, wait a minute, you don't have that many nails.
Oh, they got
Predator
all
BK4
kinds of
break
raffles
ticket,
going on around here. I don't
Yep.
think you guys can pick up that
I got a couple
microphone.
tickets in that one.
Do you? Do you?
I'm about to pull. I'm going to check it.
Robert says, I'm going to rest my feet,
Oh,
getting to have my ticket
wow,
checked
what a
as well.
shot there,
Whoa.
Abby.
Guys, let's see if we can get that replayed for you guys there. Top left-hand corner pocket. I'm so bad about doing that. Top left-hand of your screen. Take a look at this. She drills this beautifully.
That was a great shot.
Wow.
Wow, that was a phenomenal shot. Not me.
Oh,
No Predator BK rush for you.
I would have died real quick here if he would have won that while I was sitting here on stream hanging out. That'd been pretty cool.
That's when you're picking up the earphones because Tim's getting loud.
Oh yeah, 100%. Kelly's like reaching across, try to
turning
turn
him
down.
down.
I'll just out of nowhere be like, there you go.
Robert is like, what just happened?
That was cool.
Robert, you ready?
Hitting buttons.
You ready to say something?
What was I? Oh snap. Okay.
It's weird, isn't it, when it
that
hits?
was-
I was told there were some crazy dolphin noises last night. I don't know where on the stream. Kelly's laughing at it. Let's go. By the way, Kim tried her best. Bless her heart here, but Kevin and I were working really hard to make her laugh day, and she was trying her best to hold back her laugh on stream.
That's no
And,
fun.
We got her to laugh a couple times on stream. It was amazing.
That's good
One of the
stuff.
things that did it was that button right there.
Streams are for laughing. That's
They
what
are.
makes them enjoyable.
Yeah, you got to have a good time.
Yeah.
Good try.
Life is too short.
Oh my gosh. Yes, it is. Yes, it really is.
Wow, that's a really good leave. I have to question if that was actually intentional defense.
I think she was still going for the side pocket, but the little two ways, right? We always love when that happens.
Oh, for sure. I forgot that she hit. Yeah, never mind. I was thinking that she hit the rail long after the side.
No, you're good. You're good.
I have a very short pool memory.
Ashley, thank you for sharing the live. Let's go. Appreciate that. Also, too, I was very pleased with the ladies. I think it was Miss Julia, if I remember the name correctly. I think you were stepping away, trying to get this set up for us. But her
I never
bar back
randomly
home.
walk away.
Well, no, you're right. It's never random. It is very intentional, and it's always to take care of this stream and stuff. In all seriousness.
But anyways, sorry to
But
interrupt.
I believe her name was Julia, but she owns her own bar, JJ's, and she was saying how they had. She was like, "Oh, I played so bad on my own bar, had me pulled up," and I was like, hold on." I was like, let's give y'all a shout out, man. I love the fact that y'all had us up on a big screen at a bar. I was like, I very much appreciate that. We have one of our own guys back home that does that from time to time, Brandon. One of our locations here will pull us up and show the love and support. And guys, just seriously, from the bottom of my heart, it means a lot. But it's also there for the players. We want people to see this. That's the purpose of doing all this. The live streams are not just for the pros. It really isn't.
Definitely not. There are a lot more of us.
Yes, there is, and growing too. I mean, it's I still think about and maybe it's not just the growth, but also my knowledge within APA and CPA as well. But I really I thought I knew how big we were, especially when I first went to Vegas the very first time around, and I feel like that was the tip of the iceberg you're able to see. And the rest of it's well deep in the water, and you're not going to have a clue until you start digging a little bit deeper and understanding how many total players are within this huge network between the APA, CPA, as well, and the JPA too. They're represented out in Vegas too. But
we even had Singapore the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Let's go!
Yeah.
I love that.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Brian from New York. We're here in Montreal.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not too far from us.
No.
Little puddle jumper right there across.
Brian's from my league.
Brian.
Cool.
Yeah,
Thanks for
Brian
tuning in.
Kilpatrick from the league.
Supporting the hometown team.
Brian, I need some dirt here on Robert. Okay, he's too much fun. We gotta have something to poke fun of him with here a little bit. Give us an inside secret, little something here. I'm just kidding, by the way.
We got a few people over there on the comments there that are from the league.
That's huge.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, welcome in and way to show your guys support.
Yeah, way to support, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I missed that. Is that so that would make that 4-1 up
4
there?
to 1, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that puts them on the hill, too. So
Yes, it
Mark
does.
is getting a point for the team.
Mark.
I'm going to
Mark
go ahead and
Sharks a point.
update that for you to keep the team score as up to date and accurate as possible.
Man. What's wild to think is that matchup could still go for a few more racks too. Like you're like 4-1, yeah, we're almost done with nah. Might be less innings, but they can still hit through a few more racks, that's for sure.
Yeah, sevens can run some racks.
Ooh,
Patty in
I
here
think he
supporting her
scratched on the
daughter-in-law.
break back there.
He did.
Yeah.
Great shot, Abby. Get out of there. Okay.
Brian, I believe you about Rob doing a great job, man. He seems like a great league operator. That is 100% my feeling right now about him.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Brian.
Brian, your $20 in cash apps coming your way from him.
Hey, don't give out the secrets now. You might have everybody gonna be on there. Rob is great. Yeah, Rob is my cash app. Hashtag boo boo.
That was good. Oh, man.
We've got one more match for you guys tonight.
Yeah.
Well, actually, wait.
Maybe it's going to be it's probably going to be pushing it potentially with the way this is going, but we're not sure.
We're trying to get a Masters match in, but yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
For the 7 o'clock round?
No.
Oh, wait, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
What am I talking about?
Yeah.
You're going backwards in time. We're still on the East Coast.
In the sleep-deprived hours that were this being created, we thought that we could do an 8-ball match at 7 and then a 9-ball a Masters match at 9.
Yeah.
That doesn't actually work.
Nope.
Well, I guess it all depends on how this goes here.
It does.
Yeah, true.
If Mark wins that match over there against Gene, that'll
be 5-0.
Yes.
If we're done before 9 o'clock, then yeah, we'll bring a Masters match to you next. But if we are not done by 9 o'clock, the 9 o'clock round is actually the last round tonight. So this would be it.
That's awesome. Guys, also, too, I know we're getting closer here, and before I forget, please, just for everybody that will be traveling over the next couple of days after this event is said and done, please have wonderful and safe travels, and definitely, if you did not come out this year and you're in stream supporting your loved ones in this, and this is an event that you're highly interested in, please, 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 I don't want to overpromise something, but please talk to your league operators here and see what's possible. Even if it's not this, there may be something else that is available in your area as an opportunity for you. So you never know if you don't ask, and definitely ask and show the interest.
Yeah.
Very true. Just mention it to your league operator, because everybody has different paths for teams to get here. So I don't want to speak too firmly about what your path would be, but talk to your league operator.
I heard it on the live stream. They said we can send 15 teams in our area, and there's only 5.
Hold up, Tim.
So y'all get to go 3 times. So we get to stay a week and a half.
Can you unplug him, please?
No, I'm obviously joking about that, but that's why we're telling you that you do just need to, do mention that as something that has piqued your interest. But the beautiful thing and what we have now gained to see, I mean, we literally have talked about this event. We talked about the Battle of the Borders. We talked about Orlando. We talked about all sorts of things. We talked about USAMs coming up soon. I mean, goodness gracious.
Do you play in the USAMs?
I do not.
No? You know you can?
I did not.
You can.
Hey. So this year.
But there's a stipulation. It has something to do with how many players you sent. I forget, but ask. I don't know if that's still a thing.
Okay,
But you
Robert,
are-
to look into that.
Robert,
You
if
are
you're
able to play.
interested, you should ask your league operator there about it.
I'm gonna have to send him a memo.
There you go.
Wow, great shot with the leave.
Man.
But
This
the
girl is
question
on fire.
what does she do with the 8-ball after she makes this?
So,
I
gonna
think,
be tough.
yeah.
I mean, she can go crazy and go 3 rails and come back around it. She has come behind it, but it's have to just put a lot of top, a lot of left to get that ball to come around.
I wonder if she gets a little knockout here instead. Oh, she could have clipped it.
Oh,
She could have clipped it.
Look at that.
Oh, almost.
I think she could still play it in the corner.
I think she
It's
should.
going to be a
Yeah.
It's
long stretch.
This angle makes it look like she can. If I go to this, I'm like, oh.
My only worry
don't
is the
like that
carom off
as
the
much.
4. I wonder if the 4 will come into play at all for her.
I think it could.
And
And
this
she's
is
out of
Miss Kristen
timeouts, right?
here.
She just
yeah,
used a
She
timeout.
just used it, yeah. They only get 1 in a high-level tournament, no matter the skill level.
Yep.
Robert hitting the nail on the head. That's 100% facts. That is such an important aspect and such a big change that you have got to prepare your lower skill level players for. That they some of them may get very used to that in regular league play, right?
Yes.
You gotta give them the 4-1-1 before they get to this, because you will have some frazzled people.
I
So,
love that shrug she just did. Like, well, what the heck?
Well, I'm just going to go for it.
Yep. Okay. This.
my only worry is I really the 4-ball. I think past that she's fine by the look of it, but we're only we can only tell so much from our camera angles.
Yeah.
Actually, the 4 could almost, if she, I wonder if the 4 could play off as a carom for the 8 to send it to the corner anyways.
It could.
Yeah.
It could. I think she's more
Well,
worried
definitely.
about playing off that 4 and scratching into the corner.
Yeah.
But if she play from here, it looks like if she plays center ball, she should miss that 4 ball and be able to.
Oh, she's
Looks like she's
jacking up
putting
and
a
make
lot
curve.
of, I don't know if she might be putting too much bottom on that. That might hurt her.
Here go my fingernails. They're fixing to be gone. Don't do it.
Oh, she didn't hit it hard
You know
enough.
what? I feel like
But you
she
know
didn't
what?
scratch.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that is better than scratching.
you
Oh,
guys,
man.
you two were stressing me out. I just wanted out at the shot. I wanted it over.
Were you biting your nails over there?
No,
Oh, my
I was
gosh.
just, you two.
I felt like a
Oh.
Ricky Bobby moment. Help me, Tom Cruise.
And a timeout. Here we go. Yep, well used. Good timing. Tim and I are very big fans
Yeah, we
of
are.
the 3-ball timeout.
Yes.
When there's
Yeah.
three balls left on the table, that's a good time to take
Smart.
it.
5 in the side, roll the cue ball up toward the rail, play the 2 in the corner, 8 balls right there.
Yeah. Look at this too. And what was the young lady's name in the
Abby
Miss-
is in the black, and Maddie.
Maddie,
is
that's what it
giving
was.
a timeout.
I like this. This is huge. We've seen such a really good set of timeouts here from Miss Maddie as a skill level 5. And the reason I want to point that out is nothing against her. I don't want anybody to think otherwise. I want to point out the fact that I've heard before, like, why am I going to take a timeout from a 5? I could have a 6 or I could have a 7 and stuff. Guys, when it comes to 8-ball especially, 5s can actually run a rack. It's not that it's going to happen all the time or anything like that, but it is possible. So 5s usually have a pretty good grasp of the 8-ball game and the concept all behind it.
Yeah.
I like
Jumped a
the
little bit.
idea there.
Yeah.
The double That was really smart to play it both ways. And, you know, to your point, Tim, too, I think what gets lost in sometimes thinking about a coach on a team is it's not knowledge of the game that makes a good coach. That is only part of it.
Guys, it's several hours till
She's
Sunday, and she
preaching
just
over
took
here.
you to church. There we go. We both were going with it.
Preaching.
Robert and I read each other's
Preach.
mind. Yes, ma'am.
I have known many of sevens that I would prefer not give me a timeout.
They can't relate to you. They
no
don't know how to
offense,
talk to you.
guys, but some of
Yeah.
you are not that great at teaching.
Yep.
Oh, great. Oh, good shot.
Ooh, man. What a
Wow.
good try.
Nice try, Kristen.
Miss Kristen.
I thought that was in there.
Yeah.
She is
wow.
bad. She is bad to the bone. Wow.
You also have in that mix too somebody you feel comfortable with, and there's rapport, and
yes.
you feel like they know your game. And
Yes.
going back to the trust factor earlier, have they given me things that have worked before, or have they set me up to fail?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Man,
Yeah.
so many good aspects.
In the pool game, confidence is so important.
Oh yeah.
And if you got a teacher that's gonna, they may not be the best shooter in the world, but if they can give you that confidence that you need to make the shot, that's all you need.
And a 5 is certainly capable of walking
Yes,
up
they are.
and seeing the ball better than a 2 or a 3, and knowing or even a 4 or even some 5 sometimes. They're
Yeah.
going to, help each other out or see it differently. Where we were talking about personalities in pool games earlier. They're going to see it differently. So there's
Yes.
value there in still talking that through and talking to the player who has a well enough understanding to say, don't hit it hard.
Yep.
Or,
Yeah.
don't worry about anything else, just make the ball.
Yep. Don't overcomplicate it.
A 5 is perfectly capable of that advice. So, anyways, that's my 5s for 5. That is my pitch for 5s as coaches.
Speaking of 5s, by the way, Mark Sharks is now at 5 points overall for the team here. With Miss Kristen picking up a point and putting it on.
no. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Putting
It's
them on
me
now.
that is allocating things wrong. 5 there. What's the magic number? 8?
Magic number is 8 for sure, or 7 with
Well,
the 3
theoretically,
wins.
they have 6 because Kristen is now on the hill.
Oh, no, they were at 4
We just
before that. Yeah,
updated.
we just updated.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, and wait,
scratch on the
something's
break.
not happening on the back. So I'm guessing Mark 1.
Yes, Mark 1.
So that's why they're
Another
at 6.
point. Yep.
Yeah. I was updating for Kristen, not Mark. There we go. Okay, they're at 6. So a win for Kristen in this rack seals the deal.
Will solidify. Yes.
Seals the deal for Mark's Sharks. I know this is hard for you to commentate now, Robert.
Oh, it is. It is a-okay. We are good sports of the game. and
Absolutely.
There we go.
It's
But-
not about winning and losing. It's about coming out and having a good time. That's why we put these events on. There's going to be more losers than there are winners. But if you come out here, have a good time, enjoy yourself, that's what it's about.
Completely.
Madeline Hoffman versus Mark Leeson is fixed to be coming up
Thank
on the
you,
back
Maddie.
table.
Is Maddie on your team?
Yes.
Madeline?
Yep.
And she goes by Maddie,
Yes.
M-A-D-D-I-E.
Yes.
There we go.
That's how I'd
She's a
spell it.
5. And Mark is a 4, so that is
Mark
a
spelled with a
just M-A-R-K. Yep.
So is this the second Mark on our team?
Yeah.
Do we have a
Okay.
Mark Senior and Junior? Is that what's happening?
Nope.
Oh,
Mark C's versus Mark
goodness, what did I
Leeson.
do?
You
Why
switched
did
to the
you
other
let
table.
me do that?
I thought you had a plan, so that's the reason why I didn't.
No. I
Great
just
Like,
got
you
myself
already
confused.
typing stuff real
Who
fast
am I
here.
supposed to go back to?
So for
Kristen and Abby.
Abby.
Yep.
Goodness, why'd you guys let me do that?
I honestly, I literally was looking, and by the time I looked up, you were doing it, and I was like, she's got a plan on something. I was like, I wonder what she's supposed to do with this.
Nope, I'm just talking.
I was so interested too. Like, you had me. Like, I was intrigued.
Well,
I
she
don't
came
know the
over and told us, so
Yeah.
it was like, okay, we were
Yeah,
waiting
we-
on it. Here we go.
So Maddie confused us about Abby. and Mark
Exactly what
just
we
won
were
his
talking
match
about
with Mark
earlier.
Sharks.
With your brain, how your brain works. It just you put something in there and it's like boom.
Well, if you're telling me, I must need to write it down.
Oh, this is so good. In the great words of Triple H, it's not about the game, but how you play it. So,
Yes,
there you go.
yes.
That's
A
Very
Triple
true.
H?
Triple H wrestling,
yeah.
Oh.
wrestling reference there.
Oh.
It's not about it's all about the game and how you play it. There you go. That's his opening theme song. That's where the quote's coming from. I appreciate you.
So I think we got 2 family teams here. So
It kind of looks that
is
way.
Mark the
Is Mark a
the Mark
junior?
that's playing now? Is that the son or the father of the Mark that just played?
They have 2 different last names. Mark Steves was the one that
okay.
played before. Mark Leeson is who is up now on the top table.
Okay.
So I'm not sure, but chat, please fill us in if there's any information there going on. That would be
Give us the
amazing.
scoop.
Yeah.
We like the scoop.
Now we do have Christy Bradley and Jason Bradley. Jason Bradley's the captain, and Christy's a 2 on the team for Mark Sharks. So probably a husband-wife combo if I had to take a guess there, but I don't know for sure. Don't want to misguess and it be a father-daughter, for instance. So.
Awkward.
Yep.
I don't think they'll throw anything at us.
I like Abby's confidence here around the table. Like, she doesn't seem any more frazzled than she has the last 2 racks, even when she's in a situation of, like, make it or
yeah, she's
know,
got to win this. Yeah, she's got to win this game.
make or
to
break
keep her
right
team
here.
Keep her team in the running.
Yep.
And that's really good in a player. And as a coach, you got to know what players to put up, because sometimes you got players that can't take they can be a great shooter and they just, you know, when they get that pressure, they can't handle it. And as a captain, you have to know that. And,
Exactly.
have to be able to adjust.
We were talking about a player earlier, my husband and I on a team, and trying to kind of figure out, we got our new session starting in just over a week, and trying to figure out a couple of players, and we're like, well, this guy is really reliable, and he'll stay all night long and score. You just need to know that you need to play him first. Like, as long as you're okay with that fact, then he's great.
Yeah.
He'll sit and keep score all night long, but he wants to be played first. And okay, fine. Like,
And that's a good problem to have.
I mean, yeah, I'll take that player. If he shows up and he's willing to participate as a team.
Yeah, and
I'll
stay
take
there
that.
all night, keep score.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of folks that don't want to keep score.
I mean, you can
wanna play
respect a
first.
guy who's just like, I just get too tired and I don't want to spend money on matches after 10 o'clock because I'm not going to play well. I'm too old. I'm too tired to play well then.
You've got to know. You got to know yourself. And
That's
it sounds
pretty
like
much the law that was laid down. Like, I'm not going to play if I'm playing late. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. But I mean, in all honesty, though, like we do play for very enjoyable reasons and find value in different things, right? That's why we play some of our different leagues and different styles and stuff. So at first, my brain was like, well, that just doesn't make any sense. But honestly, like, I do come out to league to have a very good and enjoyable time. I do come out to see my friends and have that fun and play catch up for the week of, hey, how was your weekend? What's going on? And stuff like that. And so I actually respect that a lot, to be honest with you. I do understand the why behind that now.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's like, I don't mind sitting and hanging out with the team after I play, and like, I'll be social until late. I just don't want to play if I'm not going to be on my game.
Yeah.
And you can't be mad at him for
No.
telling you, you know, what works for him.
Good upfront conversation to have. That's a great team player, in my opinion.
So if that's you and you're like, I'm not a good team member because I have XYZ stipulations, just find the right team.
Yeah.
Every team is willing to work with some kind of stipulations. It's just different for which ones.
Yes.
There's some stipulations that I would never give in to personally that I'm like, wow, you should stick with that team because most other teams aren't going to want to deal with that.
Yes.
I go and tell you right now, if somebody's on like their final object ball.
Ooh, wow,
and,
what a
you just
shot.
Get off of that.
Oh, man, no love on that leave, though. That was just so nice.
That 8 ball is going to make this rack a little
Abby
bit longer, though.
breathing a sigh of relief on that one, though, I'm sure.
Yeah, because that could have,
Yeah, that could have been. Oh, but the 8 is still pretty good and,
the
good and locked up.
The 8 balls,
For
the 8 ball is definitely, Abby made the right choice with going down table on her last shot because she had to have the 8 ball locked.
Oh.
So now
I like
Abby's
that
got
choice,
a choice.
too.
What does she do here?
I think she defenses here. Not quite sure what that looks like yet.
I was thinking the same thing.
But once I find it,
Oh, she's gonna open it up. She's gonna go for the win.
If she drains this, she's going to have an option there for that bottom left-hand corner pocket for her last stripe.
She played it hard enough. Oh.
And she went nicely
And
in
she-
between the rails.
And she.
I don't think it goes past though. Yeah, look, that sucker is stuck.
Wow.
Eight ball's bankable, but that's about it.
That's really helpful when you're stepping up and you're in the situation that Abby is in, to not be, you don't want to hand over that game by freeing up the 8-ball like that.
No,
No.
you don't.
That is not going to be a fun way for the game to end. I think she can get right on past that and make it.
It looks like she can.
But how's she going to circle back around to the 8 after the 14?
So what she needs to do is play medium, just medium, middle ball, just so that she comes up just enough so that she's almost
Ooh.
in line with that ball, so that when she plays it, she plays off the 6 to come back up table. But it looks like she doesn't see that, and she's gonna take the wrong ball. Oh, Jean's gonna take a timeout here.
Yeah.
Have a
Now's
little
the time.
discussion about that strategy.
Yeah, because if she takes a 13 here, she doesn't play it hard. She plays it soft. She leaves herself, slightly down table. So when she plays this ball, she comes back off, hits, caroms off the, is that the 7?
7, yep.
7 ball.
Caroms off the 7 to go back up table to play the 8 ball in the same corner pocket.
I like too that if she takes the 13 right now, she's going to get off the 2 and hopefully hit
Open
off the
that
2
pocket.
and open the pocket and move the 2 to the short rail, which makes for an easier defense
yes.
if she needs it.
Yes.
As long as you don't hit it too hard, and you're talking, I think, about a nice even speed.
Good speed.
Yep.
Oh,
There it
look at that.
is.
Executed perfectly.
That was.
She got lucky that 2 didn't roll
Yeah.
out anymore.
Take a look at a nice little instant replay
Ooh,
there,
can
top
she
left of
see
your
it?
screen.
Yeah, she can see it.
It looked like it from this angle.
She just needs to play a little
Yeah.
bottom on it so that she doesn't hit that ball solid. She needs to come off the outside edge of that 7 ball.
What a brilliant timeout that was.
Put some bottom on it.
Or just hit it good and hard enough to get up table. Oh,
she didn't hit it
don't
hard
hook it,
enough.
don't hook it, don't hook it.
She left herself with a bank.
Yeah, but are you banking in that side pocket or are you
I'm-
taking it down bottom
I'm
right?
banking in
corner
that
pocket?
side pocket.
Really? I'm
Yep.
cutting it.
You're draining it to the top right?
Of course, you've seen me play.
All right, so you ready for this? Because all three of us are about to disagree. I'm banking it to the bottom right-hand corner pocket right now.
Oh.
And I'll tell you very simply why. Because I'm going to use a little bit of left there, just let it open up just nicely, and I'm going to leave that cue ball hopefully
Let it
sitting-
lob on down.
Well, not even on down. I'm hopefully going to get that cue ball to where it gets close to that 2 and kind of maybe pairs on up a little nice, like a nice wine to a nice steak.
Did she mark anything?
Top right-hand corner, I think. I see the marker.
Oh,
yeah, I believe it's
yeah,
right outside the
okay.
pocket.
Oh, she's cutting it.
Yep.
It's a tough cut, but, I mean,
I like it, Abby. Get it.
Abby might pull. Ooh.
No, didn't get it. But,
Hey, she left her with a long shot.
and
Yeah.
center table 8-ball is
Yeah,
not a bad thing.
It's not a bad. No, not at all.
Mm-mm. If
I'll-
you hope
I'll-
that you get to shoot at it again, that's where you want it to be.
Chat's all over the place too. I hear bottom corner there. I see it cutting it up the rail. I see some good different options. I love it.
Put the cue behind the 8.
This
yeah.
is why this game is so much fun because
Yeah.
we literally just had 3 separate people behind the mic say it, and now we got chat going back and forth about it as well. I mean, there was some she had some choices.
She had choices.
Yeah,
Well,
she
which
had
nice.
pockets.
Yep.
Kristen is stepping up to a table here where she doesn't have an obvious choice. You know, she's
Looks like she's gonna go defense. She's gonna leave Abby with a long shot on that 8-ball.
I like that, especially if she can pair up to the rail.
that's
Oh,
huge
that was
to have a
close.
3 on your team that's going to think defensively like
Yep.
that in
Yeah.
such a high pressure situation and not feel like she's got to try some crazy shot to get out of it.
Is the scratch here in the top right hand corner if she goes for the bottom right on the 8-ball? Oh, she's back cutting it a little bit.
I like that better from a scratch standpoint.
The back, yeah, about to say the back
Back cut's safer,
prevents
yeah.
the-
Yeah.
prevents that scratch.
I'm very impressed that she saw that and thought of it right away. That's awesome.
Of course, There's also a way to scratch on the back cut if you put the right amount of English and spin and top or bottom or whatever the combination is.
Yep.
I don't know, but my subconscious does, and my brain would make my hands do it,
Yep.
and I would definitely end up in the pocket. So
As long as you don't do such and such, I'm guaranteed I'm gonna do such and such. You just made it. It's in the universe now. It's happening.
well, what I'm saying is you don't even have to know what it is that you don't need to do. Your brain's already got you. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you make that ball, the scratch is very difficult, but you can miss it and put yourself in a position of scratching. But even here, this is not a great lead for Kristen.
No, and there's ample opportunity to do another defense here, too.
Yes, yes.
I'm hoping she does one. Like, she's doing really awesome with this.
She looks
Really
so
can nap
calm,
you
cool,
run
and
for money.
collected. I got to give her props for
I can't tell if she's gonna cut it in or if she's gonna play defense.
If she
again.
cuts it, she's got to be careful.
playing
There we
defense
go.
again.
wow.
There we
Okay.
go.
Well done.
And she scooted a little closer to that bottom right-hand corner pocket. I know it's a little over a diamond outs from each side here, but it is very much makeable now in an easier way.
Yeah, she is forcing Abby.
I wish
So-
I could give you a replay of the shot that was on the back table there. It was pretty good.
This is gonna sound weird, but I think I'd honestly bank this in the bottom left-hand corner pocket, and I don't normally would say to go for that, but I feel like the 7 and 2 kind of force it down there, and if you miss, I think you're gonna block up that pocket.
Yeah, you're gonna block a pocket. Oh, she decided to go defense.
She did the exact same thing with the 8 as what was done with the 2 from Kristen right there. It's now almost a diamond from each side away from that other corner.
I'm not upset about that choice.
No,
Mm-mm.
8 ball's closer to a pocket.
Yep.
A little more
So
stress.
if Kristen does play defense, it gives Abby a possible easier shot.
So Kristen does need to play defense here, but I'm afraid that the defense may end up working to where she still pockets the 2, but she needs to hit the top side of the 2 from this point of view and let that cue ball maybe be close to the top left-hand corner pocket. You leave distance, you leave a tough back cut option.
Mark jumping in here on a quick timeout to think it through. This is such a good situation to have a 3 in a tournament, though. Your team is up 6-0.
Yep.
And if she wins, she carries the team on this one to the next round. Well, she finishes it off. Didn't carry, obviously. It's team effort, but still. And then if she loses, there's still very good odds in favor of her team. And she's gotten the hill point that that is so critical in some of these outcomes.
She can't lose. I mean,
Yeah,
literally,
no.
there's
This is like the best high pressure, no pressure scenario you can put a low skill level.
the low pressure mixed in with the high pressure, they just cancel each other out.
And it looks like Mark is giving her an offensive defensive. So if she misses, she leaves the cue ball on the bottom right-hand side.
Oh, I switched your orientation.
Oh, and she made it. Good shot.
Wow, what a great
Nicely done.
shot.
Very nicely done. Wow. Give some snaps for that.
Gord coming by and checking on the team here.
Yeah.
Giving Mark's Sharks a shout out and saying hello, checking in on the score. He's also working in the back room right now, so wasn't available to sit in on the stream today.
I was trying to get him on the stream. Maybe it would have changed the outcome. Switch things up a little bit.
Are
No,
you taking the
no.
blame for this
No.
outcome?
No, not at all. Not
That
at
was
all.
so sweet of you to do for your players. I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow. Great shot, Kristen.
What a shot. Oh, I
Good
get it.
shot
They're the
here.
Sharks.
Yeah.
I get it. I was like, oh,
There's
what am
blood
I
in the
missing?
water, and Kristen is out for it. Oh, boy.
Smart. She's lining up, making sure she's hitting that cute 8 ball in the right spot.
I love the fact she took her time on this.
So, guys, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for 1 second because I'm not going to jinx the world. Commentator's curse, not happening. So I'll have a moment of silence
did
for
Mark
the 8
win
ball.
on a top table there?
Yes, he did.
She missed it.
Mm.
Mark won over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just won a rack.
What skill level is he?
Mark is a 4, right? I believe Mark is a 4 and Abby's a 5.
I'll tell you in just a second.
I mean,
here.
Mark is
Yeah,
Maddie's a 5. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
Mark,
I say
Mark
Abby?
is a 4.
Maddie.
Oh,
No, you
okay,
said
did
I
say
said
Maddie.
Maddie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mark is a 4. Maddie's a 5. So That is a 3-4 race, which if that's the first one done, it is a 2-4 race now.
Yeah.
So one more for Mark gets
Gets them
a
up to
point.
Yeah,
yes.
gets nail again.
which is still not a win yet for this team.
No.
Nope.
Nope. Either Kristen needs to win it or Mark.
Oh, no, it would be, because then
Not with a hill
they would only
point.
be able to tie at that point.
Oh, yep, yep.
But they'd have three.
No, yeah,
three
but they
wins.
wouldn't.
And they, oh, well, the 3 wins wouldn't be yet. So, yeah.
Here we
We'll-
go.
we'll see.
Kristen making another attempt at this 8-ball here in the side pocket.
Did she? Unless she's using the chalk.
Yeah, she's using the chalk, which we do recommend against.
Yep. It is a APA rule that you can, though.
It is allowable. Yep,
Yep.
it's not a loss of game. Wow,
Good
she
shot.
got it.
Good shoot.
Way to
Wow.
go,
Good
Kristen.
job, Mark Sharp.
That
Well done.
is
That
a
is a match.
sweep right there, guys. That is an 8-0 for Mark Sharks. I'm so sorry, Robert.
You had to,
7-0.
throw it out there and
7-0.
make me cry on
But
camera.
we had such a good thing going. Guys, on that note, don't go anywhere. Hang with us. I'm going to pan out and give you a shot of the room here so you guys can see all the excitement. Can you do this one and I'll do this
Yeah.
one? So you guys can see all the excitement of what we got going on here, the beautiful room. And yeah, while you guys are hanging out and watching that, get excited for a Masters match
Yeah.
at 9 o'clock tonight, which is only 25 minutes away. Do you
Yeah.
want to? Do we need to kill it for time?
I don't. I mean,
How long have we been up?
We've been up for no. We're fine on time. We're only up for 3.5 hours, so we're okay to continue if they wish to stick around.
Well, it was wonderful chatting with you guys.
You
Thank
too.
you so
Thank you,
much
Robert.
for bringing
Appreciate
me
you, sir.
on. And
Robert, we were thrilled to have you here.
yes, thank you. I appreciate it. You
Yeah,
guys
appreciate you
enjoy the
too.
rest of your night, and same. Get home safe.
Yeah, same to you, brother. Y'all be blessed.
All right.
Well, definitely good job here and good attempts by Sticks and Stones here, but Mark Sharks just clearing it out overall. What a great matchup, but unfortunately Sticks and Stones could not get any traction, and they may have some broken bones after this is said and done. So, guys, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and close the stream out here and then try to come back to y'all here very shortly, just because there is a little bit of a gap.
We got to
So-
do a little bit of planning to get the Masters match in here in just a few minutes. So we need to skedaddle, get that taken care of. But set a reminder, 25 minutes, tune back in. We'll see you then.
Here, I'm going to force a reminder here. Hey, Siri, set a timer for 25 minutes. Y'all are all welcome. Y'all are all welcome. Guys, Tim Jones, voice Jacksonville Pool. Y'all take care, be blessed, get some rest. As always, I want to be the guy to get you to enjoy watching billiards again. See you shortly. Stay tuned for more.